Yo, what's happening? God damn, hold on. We got two. Oh, wait. Okay, no. One dropped out and then the other one came in. My bad, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me get it together. All right, bang. It's another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast. Know what I'm saying? And yeah, before we get into everything, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. We got a lot of people on the show today. Again, let's wait to get to the fade. You know what I'm saying? So I am your boy Black Roots. Who else we got here? Who else we got, man?
That was ass. It's AC Krueger, nigga. I'm in the building, nigga. You know what we do. See what we just did to this bitch ass nigga. We finna do it again.
That was ass.
I bet.
Who else we got?
It's art, man. I want to hold it, John, but it's art.
That nigga John. Yo, John, you there, bro?
That nigga.
Yo. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, bro. We hear you, bro.
Yeah, what up, man? It's BB, Big Brown, Jonathan
Hey.
Doe. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Gangster.
Hey, yo.
Crip Mac Daddy Gangster shit. You feel me?
Happening.
We in the building. Go ahead.
Yeah, bitch. Bob Celeste, bobceleste.bandcamp.com. Get that spirit. New beat tape. Nigga pull up in my dreams. He gay, man. Let's talk about this movie.
You might be gay if a nigga pull up in your dreams.
Nigga forced his way in,
dreaming.
bulls. Nigga
you
forced
had
his
to-
way in.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
He not wrong, bro.
Yeah, so we're gonna stay away from that. Hey, man. So this week's movie is
Damn, you
Freddy.
skipped the nigga?
Who I skipped?
You don't see Omerta down there?
Oh,
Pause.
my fault.
Damn, that's fucked up, yo.
Go ahead, Fear. I thought you
Oh,
introduced.
yeah, man. Fear by many, man. Let's go ahead and smoke.
Yeah.
All right, man. Today we reviewing Freddy versus Jason, man. It might be a classic, it might not be, but it's definitely a classic fade. You know what I'm saying? Like we got there's not a whole lot of this versus this in the horror genre. I think it's just this and Alien versus Predator, and they did like 3 of them hoes. But yeah, so I picked this movie just because of how iconic it is, man. Like this is like one of the first versus shits, you know what I'm saying? And I remember niggas was talking. I think it was I was in like middle school when this whole came out, and niggas
2003.
2003. Oh, I was in elementary school. I definitely wasn't supposed to be watching this shit yet. But goddamn, I remember niggas definitely came to school talking about this hoe. It was funny as hell. Like just talk like it probably used to scare me, but like after the 5th time, I was like, yeah, this shit just fire.
No,
That was
100%.
my young mind.
I think out the gate, this shit was low-key not scary as fuck, but just had like little jump scares in there and shit.
Bro, I was fucking in 2003. I was like 7, 8 years old. You feel me? Motherfuckers was definitely like you know, as kids, we don't got access to as much, you know, knowledge and media as we do today. Motherfuckers was definitely in school, just like talking about how clean some shit is. That like, you know, 2 crazy ass characters really fought in a movie and shit.
Yeah, this shit is like really iconic.
I'm sorry?
I was saying that, like when this came out, the bitch like
Yo, Art, get away from your fan, cousin.
Is that him or is that John?
That's not me. That's not me because I hear it too.
Oh shit, it might be me, but I'm smoking right here. Hey, real quick question: is this the first, like in scary movies, the first cross between scary movies or not?
I think
Yeah,
so.
but
I think this came out before AVP.
Ain't
Yeah,
it
it
another
came-
one?
it
It's like another
Before
one,
what?
nigga.
Well,
Before
to be
what?
fair, I mean, back in the Gap, I think they did Frankenstein and the Wolfman and shit like that.
Oh yeah. So
Like-
that, you
What'd
right.
you say though? Before what though? KTL?
AVP.
Alien vs. Predator, AVP.
Oh, okay. I was
But
like, what the fuck?
this was actually supposed to happen like years before before it came out, because it was supposed to happen after Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah, because
I don't know
remember
if it would have been better or not.
You probably wouldn't, but at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, that nigga Freddy
Grabbed a
walked him out
mask.
the dirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they had that shit already planned out and just
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I think whatever was producing Jason, they stopped doing that shit. And then
Well,
was a
Jason
studio
Goes
head.
to Hell was like they did a lot in that whole in terms of like because they had like some weird plot points where they had to use the Necronomicon, so it was like connected with
that
Evil
shit
Dead
didn't
Yeah,
happen.
too.
because they
And
got
There
they
was
had
no
all that shit.
Necronomicon in that movie.
because they
They
had
had that whole
they have a comic
That's
book
cap.
that's Jason versus Freddy versus
and
Ash. Too.
Ash. Yeah, that's
That
why they
didn't.
did that.
I've seen that movie a lot, bro. That nigga just ate a
Well,
heart.
I don't
Nobody
think that they
brung that nigga
I
back
don't
with
think
no
it was
book.
like
Bro.
a huge plot point, but I remember they had like a book and motherfuckers turned him into a worm and all type of weird ass shit. You feel me? But I know the Necronomicon is 100% in that movie
Are
because
you
they
sure?
did that to set that hoe up.
I seen that movie like 20. I had that movie on DVD. I don't remember no book being in there, bro. But
That
I might
movie
be
was
wrong.
kind of
That's
ass.
my least favorite Jason movie, just because it wasn't really Jason.
I love that movie. That
They
nigga kept
didn't like
like
that
doing
hoe at
stupid
all,
shit,
boy.
eating hearts and turning into niggas and killing niggas and shit.
The
My favorite- you know
motherfucker
my
turned
favorite
into
Jason
a
movie?
worm, bro.
My favorite Jason movie, Jason Takes Manhattan. Bro. That's my favorite.
Never seen it.
That shit
Y'all-
ass, boy. That shit.
Damn, we ain't getting no love for Jason X.
Jason
That
X
shit was
probably
hard
the
ass,
one.
too.
That shit probably the cleanest
It
one.
might have been
Also
also
ass.
Jason was the coldest Jason in that hoe.
Jason
That's
X
fact.
was terrible.
Jason X was cold though.
The
Hey,
movie
quick
was
question.
ass.
If
Quick
that
question
was-
though, Fear. Did that Jason X shit take place in space or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Into
Yeah.
space. It was ass.
But he got, like,
They
he
might as
got-
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They might as well just called it Jason in space.
Bro, he got covered in fucking
space
nanobots
adventures
with
and
Jason.
shit.
Yeah.
Like he was fighting
No.
cyborgs. Like
The reason why Jason X was fire to me, because just the era that I was in and shit, I was like into like Power Rangers and shit like that. So that shit reminded me of that, like a fucking cyborg Jason and shit. That shit was fire. to me.
that boy said this
What the
Jason
fuck
X reminded him
Jason-
of Power
Yeah,
Rangers.
Was
fucking
Jason
Power
X
Ranger,
before,
Power Ranger Jason.
Was that
Shit,
before
fire.
this or after? I can't remember.
I
No,
think it
before
was right
that.
after.
It might
I
have
want to
been,
say
bro.
Jason
Before
I
X.
think that was before this movie.
That was like 2002 or some shit.
I was about to say because it was all in the same era, but I don't know. I think the thing like the next Friday the 13th after this was the reboot.
Killer's
Like-
Cut. Yeah, that was like 09.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
so
the one before this was
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm
And
sorry.
Freddie didn't get shit after this whole
Yeah, he
really.
did. He got that bullshit.
He got the
remake.
bullshit.
But that's
remake.
what I'm talking about, bro. It was like 10 years after. 15
They both
years.
got remakes.
They-
10
yeah,
years
they
Yeah,
both
but it
got-
was like
yeah.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying, bro. It was like 15 years damn near after this hoe.
The
Oh,
Freddy
yeah,
remakes
that shit
It
was
was
without
like
at least
2009.
10.
the Freddy remakes without the original Freddy, they were like dog shit, bro. Like they're
Yeah, it was
completely
terrible.
ass.
Without
The
The
Robert
nigga
Freddy
looked
Englund.
like a burnt
remake,
monkey, bro.
yeah.
Like he looked weird.
Nigga
Like,
just
he
like
looked
everything.
the way he's
The
supposed
reason why
to.
they did that,
Like
though,
you know,
was
like the Robert. What's his name? The
Robert
Robert
Englund.
Englund.
Yeah, I mean,
The Freddy remake
Freddy
was what's his name from Watchmen? The
From
dude that
Watchmen,
played
yeah.
Rorschach.
Yeah, the little
Jackie
short
Earl
nigga.
Haley.
Nigga ain't
But-
got the same swag as bro.
I do
He
want to
definitely
admit
don't.
this, bro.
They really
like,
made the new Freddy look like a pedophile for real though.
I
He
do-
was a
well,
pedophile.
he
I mean, he
always
is a
a
pedophile.
pedophile.
No, I know that's
He
what I'm
is
saying.
one.
He
Oh,
is,
nah,
he is
he
one,
wasn't a pedophile.
Yeah,
at
in the
first. Stop
remake,
putting
I
that
don't
on
think he
him.
was. I
but
think
nah, he was a
just murdered
pedophile,
kids.
bro.
Nah, he just was
that-
a child
I
murderer.
know
Don't
in
put
this
no
movie he said
pedophilia
nah,
on
in
my
this
he
head.
movie he
molested
said
them.
he loved little girls. He said
Well,
he
no,
He
loved
Robert
loved, he
Englund.
loved murdering them,
Shit,
man.
All right,
He's a
hold
child
on,
murderer, man.
He a molester.
hold on,
Cap.
bro. So like, let's get
Definitely a
this straight.
pedophile.
Robert,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Robert
John.
Englund,
That's cap.
Robert Englund, Freddie was a diddler and shit. You feel me?
That's
Like
cap.
he was out there
He
like
was a diddler, dog.
yeah, he was touching kids and then killing them and shit.
That's
But
cap.
I will say, like, on another note, like I watched this whole like in the beginning, like, bro, Robert Englund turned in such a good performance for this movie, dog. Like he really he's really cold as Freddy,
'Cause he
bro.
looked like a
regardless.
creepy
Robert
ass nigga
Englund
for
is
real.
probably the top, he's like the top horror nigga. Like
That
He
motherfucker
the
can
best.
embody that character so well, bro.
it's
Yeah,
like
nah, that
him
shit's
and
crazy.
fucking
everybody in this
Kane
movie.
Boris Kola.
Everybody
Like,
in
they the
this
two
movie
top-
had like a comedic level of retard. Like these
That's
niggas
a
were
fact.
not smooth. Like nobody like even come on, man. Like that nigga Jason, like stop being menacing. Like I mean Freddy, sorry, stop being menacing after like 2 times. Like I got to really have him
It's
on the
more like,
screen.
oh, Jason's here
Well,
now.
to be
Oh
fair,
no, Freddy definitely did some fucking dumbass shit. Like
To be
too.
fair,
I ain't
like,
gonna lie. Like
Freddie stopped being menacing in his own franchise.
Jason's
after the
always
second,
just a
third
big
movie.
lumbering idiot, but like Freddy did some.
Freddy
dumb
was some
shit,
like some scary
But
ass nigga to like
Freddy-
the 5th one or some shit like that.
really
Yeah,
like the
probably
third
third.
one. The third one. He stopped doing it. Like he just started being a comedic, just
It
a
was
one-liner
comedy.
ass nigga. Like
He was
he
a
just
They my
funny
favorite. They my favorite movies though. I fuck with
I
them
don't
boys.
know, Pujols, though. To be fair, like, a motherfucker still was doing, like, some, creepy, scary ass shit.
like what?
Like, a motherfucker, okay, so, like, a motherfucker, and obviously, I'm a grown ass man. This shit don't scare me. But, like,
Yeah,
I
right.
can see, like, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers seeing that shit where Buddy was that, like, weird, disgusting worm thing. Like, and he,
Come
like, trying to,
KTL.
like,
That scene was very creative.
smoke
KTL. He
that
was
pussy.
That
he was
nigga look
smoking with
ugly
it
as
at
hell.
first.
No, I'm
Bro,
not
he
talking
was
about
a
that,
fucking
Pujols. I'm
bum,
talking
bro.
about after, like, when
Did
he,
he
like,
look
jumped
crazy?
at that motherfucker, like,
I
and
mean,
Buddy,
maybe as a jump scare, but we seen this
Hey,
nigga
but
getting high with the worm. Like I'm not afraid
getting high
anymore.
with
If I
the
was,
worm.
hey, let me ask you a question real quick. This is not. I mean, it's kind of off topic, but I just want to ask you real quick. Do you guys remember a specific part in any type of scary movie that actually like fucked you up? You feel like
Yes.
damn, that's
Nigga,
just,
Hereditary.
Yes.
I remember
All
every
right.
fucking part.
let me. I just want to hear it. Like, what's your part?
Of like
Yo.
any scary movie.
Any scary movie that
I
like
got
fucked
two
you
of them
up.
hoes.
Go ahead, bro.
That I don't know if it's Insidious or The Conjuring, but that red mask shit behind
Yup.
that nigga.
Yup.
Oh yeah,
That hoe
yeah,
fucked
You
me
talking
up.
about
Yeah,
goofy
me
ass
too.
Darth Vader or Darth Maul? I mean,
Yeah, I don't watch Star Wars, so that didn't look like that nigga to me.
Damn.
It looked like
Listen.
scary shit.
So look. Okay.
that
So
shit is
say,
ugly though.
so I'm say mine because it's that same movie, and then you say your second one. So
I
that
got one
same
too.
fucking movie, that little
Yeah.
girl in the fucking corner
Dancing?
digging and shit, bro, scared the fuck out of me. Creepy as hell. But go ahead with your second one.
My second one is Paranormal Activity 3. Like when that nigga was searching through the house and he hit that light and all them old ass white people was like in
Terrifying.
that room. That shit was scary as fuck.
Terrifying.
But other than that, I can't really think of no other instance.
They got some crazy Paranormal. We might have to review that shit before the movie.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say I can't believe y'all actually got up to Paranormal Activity 3. I
Love
couldn't.
them
Even,
hoes, bro.
I couldn't even get past the first 30 minutes of the first one.
I got up to next of kin or whatever the fuck, the one with the dude, and that was the last one I watched.
Yeah, I feel like jump scare type of horrors and shit. That shit like a game, bro. You just watch that shit, you know what I'm saying, to see like, yeah, I'm not gonna get caught by this.
well,
Whatever.
yeah, I'm about to
else,
say a
but-
lot of jump scares. Like that's a cheap bullshit tactic because all they're doing is like attempting to lull you into a false sense of calm and then putting something you don't like expect. It's not because something like genuinely would terrify you. It's the same thing as a person walking around the corner when you don't expect them to while you're walking and looking at your phone or something.
But that's the reason why, even though we ain't talking about that movie, but that's the reason why Hereditary is so fucking crazy, nigga. It wasn't about jump scares. That shit was about
facts. It was
just
about
the move,
scary
like-
ass shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit. That's why that shit so
Like if you was in this fucking scenario, you'd be scared of shit. It's
But
based off that
like
shit.
to like talk about these movies, I think that's like what, especially Freddy, maybe less so Jason, like made the character like good because it wasn't about like jump scares. A motherfucker was like doing some like menacing ass shit. You feel me? Maybe not in this movie, but like the character as a whole.
That's what I was gonna say about Jason. I feel like they watered him down. No pun intended. They watered him down a little bit for this movie. He did one other little strong, you know them strong ass kills he be having.
No, he did a couple of them.
Put a nigga in a sleeping bag, beat him on the fucking tree and shit. Like
he was
I
begging
don't
to
know,
be him,
bro.
bro.
He
He
folded
asked,
a
bro.
bed
That's
backwards
fucking
with a
funny as hell.
motherfucker. He broke a motherfucker.
But that was
back
only
backwards.
one.
Hey,
That was
yo.
only one.
No,
he
you
usually
didn't
have
because
like more
then
than those.
he slapped Kelly Rowland across the field
He
into
better
his
not
feet.
have.
Like,
The nigga
Yeah, I
threw
was
a
about to say
flaming
it's
knife to a nigga.
it's some
I mean, a
kills.
flaming- what's the
It's
name
some
to a
kills
nigga?
that didn't make sense to me though.
Which
What you
one?
mean?
The fucking the dude when the dude father got killed. What the
yeah.
fuck did he do? Like how
Well,
did he
yeah,
do
no,
that?
that's kind of stupid
He
because,
fought
like,
who?
okay, so
Yeah,
like,
that's some stupid shit.
Buddy is supposedly in a fucking like a dream state and shit, right? And like his pops get killed, but like that's not how Jason kills folks. He don't like
That's a fact.
perfectly cut somebody head off to where it's gonna
Yeah,
sit and
it's
like
impossible for him to do that.
Smack the
That was
shit
a
out of
dumb.
you with a
That was
machete.
Jason.
Yeah.
That was Jason who did that shit.
that was well, first things first, I'm gonna say is that like this movie. Clearly, there was more to this movie that got cut, I guess, for time reasons. But this movie,
Good.
like, its pacing is a bit rushed throughout, bro. This
Yeah.
should have been a longer movie. This should have
Hell
been
no,
a
it
2-hour
shouldn't have
movie.
been.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Hell
No,
no.
because it would have been better.
Perfect
they
pace,
wouldn't
bro.
have-
I
wouldn't
feel
have
like
had,
they was
all
banking
the-
on it.
a lot of the bullshit that, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of this movie where they're doing, like, Freddy backstory, Jason Awakening, etc. Like they're rushing through that, and that shit is fire. Like Robert Englund doing a monologue of
I was
like,
I was gonna say the opposite actually.
wild ass.
Oh,
like
you ain't
Freddy
like that,
shit.
nigga?
That shit is.
I feel like it was lazy exposition, bro. Like he was just like not even that first monologue. Maybe all right, that's okay. But then when he like that same scene when he tried to kill the dude before he went back to his father, like not strong
You
enough yet.
talking
Like,
about when? Yeah, like
yeah,
well,
like
that
I didn't like that.
Nah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That make perfect sense,
it
bro.
makes sense. I just think it's kind
Who
of
was like
stupid.
They don't
I mean,
say
to be
they ain't
fair,
say
like,
this nigga
Like, it's
name.
not like he breaking the fourth wall like Deadpool and shit. Like I ain't like that. Like,
He
I
not
mean,
breaking the.
Well, but he's always like
He really
that.
like talking to himself. He not talking to
you
the
ever
audience.
like,
But
damn,
he's
man,
always like that.
damn, ain't
Like,
strong enough. Like you lifting weights since you try to hit that 250. I don't know.
well,
whatever.
no, Pujols, he's talking about after. He's
Then
like,
you
guess
realize
I'll
after
have
you
to
try
let.
it, you're not
He
strong
looks
enough.
Yeah,
at
I
the
ain't
camera and he's like, guess I'll have to let Jason have a little more fun. Like, but
yeah,
he's
I
always
mean,
like that.
it was
Like,
it was
let this
like
nigga
that.
wreak havoc. So these niggas.
Maybe that was
think
a
me.
nitpick. That was a nitpick.
but I like
But the movie is
what I
ass,
was
though.
saying. Go ahead, Pujols.
Oh no, I'm saying I don't agree with that point, but I do agree the nigga head being completely chopped off but still on that would never
That
be
was
a
some.
Jason.
That was
That was some
hilarious,
That would
bullshit.
never be a
That was some
Jason.
That
kid.
was
bullshit.
hilarious,
never.
bro.
That was some bullshit samurai shit, bro. Jason don't do
Yeah.
that.
That's some
He not
fucking-
that clean. Like
That's
he'll
some
do
And
trunk
something.
they
shit.
did the
Like we on
cut,
Dragon
like,
Ball Z. That's some trunk
bro,
shit.
Buddy
Yeah.
holding his pop's head, pause, and a motherfucker like hitting him with a machete, and they cut away, bro. Like that's bullshit.
Nah, they
Like,
definitely should have showed
I
him
mean,
cutting
They
the
just did
head.
a
I don't
bullshit
mind
blood
that because
splatter.
they showed enough gore. Like when we go to that cornfield scenes, Jason was fucking them kids up.
Let's talk about that real fast. Look how the fat nigga got active with Jason immediately.
No,
Facts.
he
Bitch ass
didn't,
nigga.
bro.
Yes, he
Like,
did.
He was
I'm gonna throw
when he
fire
noticed
on your
that
bitch ass.
when he
Who else?
noticed
Yeah,
that
he
he was a
definitely
threat.
did
Yes,
that.
That
he
ain't
did
gonna
that.
happen, boy.
Nigga had a
all right,
two-part
you
combo,
away.
son. He
How
threw
he
the
didn't get
alcohol on him, and then he threw the fire on him.
Hey, when
Exactly.
I will
Well, no,
end you,
that's
son.
it.
immediately?
Like
the
a
kill with
Nigga
his
wanna
knife.
smoke.
motherfucker said, "Hey man, you've got me fucked up." He threw a pitcher of moonshine at Buddy. Said, "Yeah," with this fucking torch. When it did nothing, he said, "Oh," and ran away.
What
Like,
the fuck you want him
Exactly.
to do after
What
that?
do you
Yeah,
want him
bro,
to
you
do?
throw
what the
Yeah.
fire on
fuck?
the nigga,
Like,
he's standing there. What the
I'm
fuck
gonna
you
be
gonna do,
honest,
What
KT?
you want him to do?
Bro,
I'ma be
KCL,
honest,
he gonna
Pujols.
get distance in case this dude want to use his dying breath
No,
to do something
because
bad.
Hey,
I
You wait
don't
for
I
him
don't
to
seen
care
burn
him.
to
about
death.
any of
You
that,
just
Uno.
seen
Like
him.
I think that is a bitch ass form of attack. Is
You
what I'm
are.
Bro, the
saying.
Come
nigga is
on, bro.
7 foot tall with
You
a.
are
I
out
don't
your.
care about
You
none of
wouldn't have
that,
did
Art.
none
I
of that
think
shit.
I think that it's like I say. I think it's more respectable. A motherfucker, you stab a motherfucker with something, hit him with a bat. You know,
He
some
had
type
Where
of
the
none of
shit
that
fuck
like
he
shit,
gonna
that.
get
bro.
a knife or a bat
That
from?
nigga had
Bro,
Everclear and
he
some
just watched this nigga.
Exactly
He
my
just watched
point,
this nigga
Bruce.
twist this nigga's
That's
cat back,
ass.
literally.
Where's he gonna get a knife or a bat from, KTL?
That is
That shit
not
kind of
cold,
fire,
bro.
He
bro. He
got
want this
active
fat
with
ass
that nigga.
He just watched the nigga
Nah, you know what? You know
break
what
this
it
nigga
is?
his own friend's neck.
KTL. Hey, look, KTL want that nigga to disarm Jason and hit him with his own machete.
I don't.
Oh, that shit just
Bruce.
happened to that
I
nigga a
don't,
little
Bruce.
later.
All I'm saying is throw liquid, touch with torch is not a fire form of
It's
attack.
alcohol, bro.
Like,
That
it
shit
ain't-
don't
It's
hit
It's
burn
literally a
nothing.
literally
fire form
fire.
of attack.
It's
that
literally
I said
It's
fire.
pun
literally
intended.
fire
Yes.
form. Like
Yeah,
real shit.
that was my joke. But yeah, like I just don't think that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna
I don't know,
respect
bro.
this fucking extra ass character for doing more action than some of the protagonists did
Facts.
when it came
That's
to
Yeah.
fighting
fair.
back
Now
against
that's
this nigga,
fair.
yo.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
You don't
Motherfucker,
talk
like,
about this Jason nigga though. He gonna
Hold
get. He
on,
gonna get
another
well, hold
plot
on,
point,
bro,
Art.
because like I wanna, man. You had this weird ass fucking creep, man. Like I'm gonna talk
Oh, the
about
nigga who
this
was
guy.
trying to rape that bitch.
This weird
Yeah.
ass glow stick
She got
wearing
the worst death.
raper. Like
I'ma tell you.
buddy found a bitch passed out in the field drunk. He got a million fucking glow sticks on him. He trying to cop a field. Buddy got smoked by Jason. Jason wasn't going for that shit.
Oh,
He
that's
said,
the
"You
worst
trying to
mistake
fuck
of
in the
Jason
field?
life, though.
Not on my watch." Like,
Worst mistake of
KTL,
Jason
this shit
life.
was
Should
a
have left
rape
her
ass
alone.
movie,
This bitch,
bro. That
yo,
shit was
that
not
this
no
bitch
copping
got
a feel, yo.
that
this
doesn't
bitch
make any
got
sense.
raped
Pujols.
and killed at the same time, and the last person she seen was
Raped.
Freddy Krueger.
She didn't
That's
get
the
raped,
worst. Like, what
bro.
did she
Like
do in her
that
life
like
to deserve that,
he
bro?
didn't get to rape that hoe, bro.
Nah, you
Like,
know Jason
Everybody
don't
she
play
knew
that
around
shit.
her died
Fell
one by
ass
one,
shit.
Art. Then she got raped and killed.
she
nah,
didn't, bro. That's
Jason.
not
Hey, look,
true.
Jason
Y'all made that
don't
up.
fuck with nobody that be fucking, bro.
You think
That's
you finna
exactly
fuck
my
a bitch
point,
around
Bruce.
Jason? You out
Why
your
though?
mind.
What's wrong with that nigga, bro?
Bro, that
Because
nigga don't
he
fuck with that
died
shit.
as
Yeah,
a result of
incel, bro.
motherfuckers fucking
Fucking
John.
incel ass bitch.
You ain't gonna fuck no hoes around Jason.
I'm about to say
Yeah, hater,
John,
bro.
like,
I'm not gonna
Ultimate
lie.
cop.
No,
hey John, you would have been
it's
still
actual.
alive if motherfuckers wasn't fucking, bro.
Fuck.
Matter
Yeah,
of
but I say
fact,
that's part of the lore, though, bro. Like he really don't. That's why he don't like it.
I don't think that's some bitch ass shit. If I would have been alive, if you wasn't fucking, hell yeah, I'm trying to kill folks. Like what?
Plus he's like
He's a
mentally
bitch ass nigga,
unstable.
man.
So.
Let's just say that.
You're a retard.
He is. Yeah, he wanted that. That's his whole.
I mean,
like that's a lot of his character.
Nigga said both R words in less than 5 minutes.
Well,
That's crazy.
no, Luno had already
Oh,
said
yeah.
like retard 20 minutes ago. Like,
Yeah, I openly say that shit.
Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
but
What
no,
Freddy
what
said
I
that
was
nigga
saying,
I
is?
openly said that shit.
yeah. All I wanted to say was that like that weird ass creep. You feel me? Like he tried to get sexually active, and Buddy ended up with a machete through his spine. Like, I don't know. man.
Listen, one thing that becomes really obvious, bro, is that this nigga is immortal, son. So
Yes.
like when they threw fire on him, bro, I'm not saying like this nigga was close to beating him or anything. Like, I'm just saying like he did something to try and fight back.
He was
I'm
resourceful, nigga.
Luno, my argument isn't like you're 100% right. This goofy ass fat side character did a lot more than most of the victim kids did in this movie. So I respect that. All I'm saying is I don't think that's like some cold ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
but no,
I don't think it's really meant to be cold. Yeah.
Nigga said he
I'm
just
saying,
got
like,
active immediately.
well, so I'm saying, Roots is
Like, let's
the
talk
reason I
about a
brought up
bitch ass
that
nigga, bro.
bat or
Like, what
knife
about
thing or whatever is at least it'll have a visible, like, tangible effect on a motherfucker. This here, you just like tried some shit. You tried an environmental attack, and he no-sold it. It did zero.
But this the thing,
He
KTL.
blocked that hoe, like,
That's normal as fuck. Like,
Bro,
everybody, there's always at least one motherfucker that tries to get active with Jason. If it's less than 45 minutes into the movie, that shit not gonna work. It's always the last motherfucker that put. I'm dead ass, bro. Like the in the remake Jason movie with the nigga that got active with the hands and shit. And nigga got a fucking axe through his back. Like,
I'm about to say,
nigga,
Buddy,
less
if
than
Jason
45
Takes
minutes.
Manhattan tried
You
boxing
should have waited another 20 minutes. You might have got right, bro.
See, I wanted to be like Busta Rhymes in Halloween Resurrection when he was whipping.
I don't, bro. All I want is him to walk away with all I want is him to walk away with a scratch or something. Art, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got to be hurt, but like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like a cut on his sleeve or something.
Oh, he got more than that a little later. He got more than that a little later.
He got equal cause. I ain't gonna say it, but like,
fire.
Nigga got.
Yeah, and you can never tell for the rest of the movie.
So what you would have did though?
I probably would have ran.
Okay, so the nigga got more active than you would have got.
Yeah, well, and guess what? He's also more dead than I would have got too.
Nah, he would have caught you too and threw a flaming machete through your back.
That's cap, bro. Buddy got smoked by that hoe because
he said that's cap.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, brother.
Okay.
You would have been a nigga to get your neck snapped because you talk too much shit.
That
might be right. And he was drunk.
Yeah,
drunk
KTL. Just imagine the drunk KTL. He gonna talk crazy.
The worst part, like they was trying to hold Buddy on some hillbilly shit. They were like, "Hey, partner, you ain't invited to this party."
See, look, he do the voice well as fuck. He'd have been.
Bro, I can definitely picture KTL in that cornfield party, bro. That's funny.
I'm about to say, like that's far more believable because then there's nothing. Like all I could have did was not talk shit. Like Buddy,
he was killing everybody.
You're gonna talk shit.
No, that's what I'm saying, Ruth. Like all I could.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the fucking just mad melee attacks and shit of the group of kids. I don't think we've ever seen Jason catch that many bodies that fast.
Hey, hold the fuck on. Hey, hold on. I'm not letting this go by, Puos, because you not finna just throw me under the bus like this. You the same guy that says Jigsaw can never put you in a trap. I know you would have got smoked.
First of all, crazy. Let me respond, brothers. Jigsaw's an old elderly bitch ass nigga. I'll smack the fuck out that nigga.
And this is just a weird redneck in a
this is a 7-foot nigga. I ain't fighting Shaq, nigga. You stupid?
You scared of a motherfucker because they tall?
Because he's 7 foot.
He got 7 foot.
Oh my god!
He got a machete in his hand. I'm cool. You go get your neck broke by that nigga.
All that reach,
bro. Hey, that's cap, bro, and you know that's cap.
No, it ain't. I'm not fighting no 7-foot nigga. Is you stupid?
Man, you scared of the great Kali and
you fucking right.
You know that's cap. I definitely can survive Jason.
He want nigga to be
Crazy.
scared of Jigsaw, but not a 7-foot swole nigga with a machete.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
not scared of
outsmart
nothing.
Jason,
I'm just
bro. He
realistic, and I know
Dumb
what
nigga,
would
right?
happen to me.
He
You
ain't
gotta
got no
be
thought.
realistic, brother.
I'm being realistic. I'm out of there, nigga. I ain't talking to that nigga.
Yeah, that's another thing too, Pauls. I gotta talk about this bitch ass nigga Penderman. That fucking nerd who
Oh, you
tried to
don't
get
fuck
that
with
lawyer.
Penderman?
Hold
twice,
on
but-
Oh, it's
now.
Linderman, low key.
Hold on.
Lin-
Yeah, it
whatever
is.
his name
Hold
is.
on now, because there's
Linderman was super close to getting some pussy, bro.
no,
Watch him out.
but regardless of that, I don't
Yeah.
care about that shit, right? He died in the most bitch assest way in the whole movie. But
Did he?
yes, but the motherfucker did smoke Kelly Rowland fucking boots when
He
she was
did.
Shout out
talking
Kelly
crazy.
Rowland,
Yep,
man. She
they're the
treated
ones
him
that
He
like
was
fucking
dick, bro.
shit.
That
Crazy.
bitch tried to
That's
talk
crazy.
crazy, and
worst
Buddy
character in
started
this fucking
smoking
movie.
that hoe and her lack of
Nah, that
self-esteem.
bitch kind of really pretty, low key.
No, she's
Exactly, bro.
beautiful.
Shout
That
out
bitch
her,
was
man.
I
insecure
love
about
Kelly
her
Rowland.
nose
Pretty
the
fire.
whole movie, though, Puos.
I don't care.
That bitch is annoying, bro.
Nah, for real. Like that nigga really. That nigga. Hey, hold on. Let's talk about. You said he died in the
Well,
most.
hold
bitch-ass
on,
way. How?
Roots. Let Luno get his point off. What did you want to say about
No,
the
that's actually
narrative?
this is what I wanted to talk about. Like, what was bitch ass about the way he died?
Oh, because all like everybody else, right? Like count all the kills in the movie. You know, other,
Mhm.
like motherfucker got their neck snapped backwards. A motherfucker got paws folded up in a bed. A motherfucker got a
Electrocuted.
flaming machete thrown at him. Literally,
What
the
happened
way
to the
that
guy?
Buddy died, he walked up and he tried, as y'all said, tried to get active with a motherfucker. Got slapped away like a fly and hit a rack on the wall, like a shelf. And that's what killed him.
Damn.
He hit a shelf
Nigga
on the
bled
wall.
out, man.
Jesus
He
Yeah,
hit
he
a
bled out.
shelf on the wall after he got slapped away like a fly, bro. That's the most bitch ass death in this
But
Bro,
hey,
movie.
at the
you
Kelly
know
end of
what
his
make it
Rowland,
life,
worse
but
though?
yo,
Kelly
what he did
Rowland
at the
got
end of his
slapped
life,
by a machete and flew into a tree. At least that was more respectable.
KTL, that nigga was not crying. He was not. He didn't shed a single
No,
tear.
hey,
This
that
nigga was not
he was
making the
tough. He
fuss.
faced it head on.
Tough
But
ass
I'm
nigga,
talking
fact.
about like
I'ma
the
keep it a buck with
lamest way
niggas.
to die. Like he
If
died
I-
in a lame
All right,
fashion.
it was
Look,
Jason, bro. What is he supposed to do, bro? That
Come
nigga's
on, bro.
superhumanly strong, son.
Look,
let me ask y'all something, man.
hold on,
What's
Pujols.
up?
I'm about to let you go. Luno, all I'm saying is he was
You heard
like
that? He said he
dragging a
about to let you
motherfucker through the flaming joint. Like it could have been a broken, splintered piece of wood, pause, or anything. It was a shelf, bro. A
Bro,
some
fucking
lucky,
shelf.
bro.
you gotta
Lucky
understand
boy
Jason's
for
power. Did you
lucky,
see how he flung that goat?
I'm
that
not
goat stick
arguing
over?
his strength, Art. I'm
That
arguing
nigga,
like it could have been anything else that was cold, bro. It's a metal shelf.
bro,
I
the
got
nigga
one of them
watched the
bitches
nigga.
I'm looking at right now,
The
That
nigga
bro.
hoe
watched
is
the
like
nigga 5
severing your
stories.
skin though.
Pujols, I'm not saying it can't kill you. I'm saying it's lame.
Oh, I agree.
No, it's
If you
not
saying
lame
like
because
they
it can
wrote
kill
it
you.
in, it's like a
Nah,
lame way to
he
die.
Come on,
wrong, low
bro.
key.
Yeah.
I get it. I see what
Art,
you're
a spoon can kill you. That shit's not fire.
That depends on how you do it. If Jason do it,
Come on,
saying.
bro.
Oh, but
Like,
it was nah, fuck out of here. It was fire when John Wick was killing niggas with pencils and shit.
But
Mhm.
now
I
niggas
mean, at
can't
least
die to
that's a little bit
shells.
more creative, bro.
Mhm.
Like a shelf.
That's because John Wick ain't got superhuman strength, bro.
Ah, shit, he might. That nigga be fucking niggas up. I don't
All
know.
right, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We got past
Nah, we
John
can't
Wick
talk about
versus
John Wick,
Jason.
bro.
Set it the fuck up. Like,
Oh, I got John Wick clear.
I
I
That's
know
got
you
easy.
John
do.
Wick,
Jason
bro.
dying.
All right, look, Pools, what was the question you was about to ask
Somebody
me?
got to stop
Oh,
him.
you know how I am. So okay, Linderman dying on the tree. He finally got like, well, he can't get the bitch he want, but this bitch on his dick right now. He know he finna die.
Mhm.
Y'all niggas finna get some head out that hole. Or y'all
I'm
gonna just
getting
die.
sucked up, Pools.
I don't
I'm
think
definitely
that he
getting
had
some head
enough
out this
time.
Until
bitch.
you
for that.
die,
you gonna
that's
get some.
crazy.
You gonna get some head with Jason 20 feet away from you.
I'm
I
already
no.
dead.
I don't give a
Damn
fuck.
all that, bro. You
100%.
want like
Bitch,
I'm
pick
getting
me up
thrown
to my
it up,
soul
bro.
leave, bitch.
damn all that, bro. I'm
That's
finna
wild.
get neck from a bitch while like I'm literally hemorrhaging gallons of blood out my
I'm
side.
dying.
Hey,
I
that's
don't
the best
have.
way to go.
th-
That's the
I
best
don't
way to
That nigga
go.
think
ain't
he
even.
had enough time. Like,
Nah, I would have made time. I would have survived a little longer, nigga. I guarantee you
see,
that.
but this what I be talking
Give
about
me a
because
tourniquet, bro.
Puos
I'll be
died, bro.
straight.
No, bro, y'all expect me to believe that some shit not gonna happen to him, but he just told me he's going to will his body to live longer than human standards would allow him to live,
This
bro.
the problem with what
Like,
you just
come
said.
on, bro.
He was
For some
already
head,
doing
bro.
that when he was faking it in front of her. Like, I'm cool. I'm high. I'm just gonna get some rest. He was already doing that shit.
He wasn't, bro. He wasn't. He just knew it was over with. He was like,
Like,
"Hey,
I
get
know
out of
it's
here
over.
before I
Someone, hey,
pass."
Kelly Rowland, I'm finna die. Can I get some of that up off you?
Let me get a little bit of that.
Hey, Kelly
That's what I
Rowland.
would. All she gonna say
Who
is yes or
else the
no.
Let me find out.
That nigga said that shit like it was a cigarette. Like,
Pooh,
let me
I
get
can't
Whoa,
disrespect
you a
it, yo.
freaky
Like,
ass
I don't know if
frog,
I'd be able.
dog.
I don't even know if I'd be thinking about that shit if
You
I
a
was about to
freaky.
die.
That's what
But
I'm saying, bro. He's a freaky ass frog. Like, what's going on?
Never
Pooh?
been a frog.
Like,
And if you know I'm finna die, like I at least want some head.
buddy,
before I
And it's
die.
buddy
Kelly
just horny
Rowland,
in
bro. The
every
fuck?
situation,
Well, I
bro.
mean,
Like,
in this movie is just a
The
black
issue
dude.
with me wanting to get some out from Kelly Rowland. Like, what's the problem with that?
I just think
Bruh.
like if you're literally about to shimmy off this mortal coil, like you're still horny. Like,
So what do you want me to think about when in my dying moments? Like, oh,
He said
I
you're
don't
still
know, man.
horny.
How about you reflect on your
Considering
life?
you're
bro,
still
my life
horny.
is over. Fuck that. Where the
Oh
head
my
at
God.
from this bitch?
Facts,
I
you
mean,
better
Buddy
start
just
doing
wanna die
something
getting
didn't
ASAP.
like
up by
he liked Lori though. He ain't even fuck
You
with
one of them perverts. That's what you is. Like
That's what you want to call it, I guess.
that shit. Like,
that Lori bitch
Yeah, you a
annoyed the fuck
pervert for
out
that.
one.
Can
me.
hey,
we talk
how
about
come
Lori
all
Rose
these
for a
bitches
minute?
are named
I'm a
Lori?
pervert for wanting to fuck some hoes. That's crazy.
How, yes, that's the
A pervert, them
definition of
type of
what a
niggas who be like looking in
pervert
buildings.
is.
I'll never
Yeah,
do
they
that.
be
That's
sneaking and doing
100%
all
through
kind of
valley
other
I ain't
houses and
sneaking
mischievous
shit. I'm
and
up
shit.
front with it, bitch. You trying to do this or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, exactly. It's a difference
How
if you're not
come
doing
all
like
these
mischievous
hoes is
shit.
named Lori? Can we talk about this? Like,
It's a
Lori,
all
white
these
girl
horror,
name, man. Why you
it might be a
reading so
homie
deep into it?
yeah, like all these horror bitches just all named Lori. Like,
I only know
Is
two.
it more
I know
than
her
two?
and I know
it's
Lori
definitely
Stewart.
more than two, bro.
We got
Fuck.
Michael Myers, bitch, and we got this.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, man, that the
And it's like
MVP
a horror name.
horror.
Sorry,
Horror. That's
It's a
Kelly
horror.
Rowland.
That horror.
It's
Nigga
a
said
horror
horror.
Kelly
name.
Rowland,
Listen,
ain't it?
it's a horror name list. Like they use all the generic white names. Like there was a Luke, there's a fucking Brian.
Was
there's
there a
always a
Chad
fucking Chris.
somewhere?
There's probably a
Probably.
Chad somewhere. Probably one of the police officers' name was Chad.
Oh,
Like,
let's talk
they
about my
always use
mans,
like
bro.
the generic shit.
Who did the stupidest shit? What's his
Talking
name? Mark? Is that his name?
Which one was
The
he?
nigga
What he
whose
look
brother
like?
died.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah.
smart.
Why the fuck would you stay by yourself when you know you liable to fall asleep, Goofy?
He
You know
definitely
more
should've went
about
with
this
that
nigga than anybody.
He
Like,
definitely should have went with that nigga.
Goofy.
But damn that, bro. He's standing there holding a pill, looking in the mirror, bro. Like for what
He was
reason?
already asleep at that point,
Yeah,
bro.
he was asleep already.
I mean, you're right, but I think that's like a bit ambiguous. Like,
This
I don't
movie
think
ass,
that
man.
you should have a sleep pill while you sleep. Like, I think that's ass.
What you
Freddy.
mean while you sleep? He didn't know
Freddy
he was
set him up. Like Freddy made that nigga think, oh, I'm finna take this pill. Oh, dropped it down the drain, bitch ass nigga. I'm finna fuck you up now. That's what Freddy
He put snakes at Buddy's feet and like blood spikes through his feet.
And he told that nigga, let me leave a little message with your bitch ass.
He said,
Yo,
hey,
that
send
shit
this
is
message
different,
for
bro.
me.
Freddy, that nigga, bro.
Hey, fool, Freddy
not
told
gonna
Buddy,
do
he
it.
said,
Different,
hey, I
bro.
need you to deliver this message for me, shorty. He said, I ain't gonna do it. He was like, oh, you gonna do it. Like,
Hey,
I
said
got
it's,
something for that.
He went out like the realest nigga though. Like he the only nigga who didn't beg for his life.
Facts.
He ain't like do no bullshit. Like salute the mark, man. Whatever.
No,
the
that's
fuck
not
it is.
true. We just talked about how Lindemann didn't beg for his life.
no, but he was he was just talking about somebody wake me up.
He didn't
please.
really have a
I
chance
mean,
to
wake
really
me
beg
up,
for his
yeah.
life.
But
He
he
didn't really
wasn't
have a
like,
chance
Hey,
to
bro,
beg
his
for
This
his
eyes
what I'm
life.
was
saying.
open
He
at
wasn't
that point.
like,
I don't know what you mean, wake me up. You
he
on
wasn't
fire?
like,
You
please
slamming
don't
the
kill
window?
me. He just was
Yeah,
like
like
in
he-
there with Freddy. Like
And that nigga
Oh.
said, "Fuck you, I ain't delivering
But,
your message." That's more than
I said in
anybody.
the Discord though, it was a cameo from the Christmas what's the movie's called? A Christmas Story.
A Christmas story.
oh,
The
he
nigga,
went in there?
the nigga brother that was in the bathtub of blood and shit. That's the
Ralphie?
bully shit from the Christmas Story.
Oh, that's Ralphie?
That's crazy.
Nah, that ain't no fucking Ralphie. Ralphie the
Yo,
main character.
look it up,
That's
bro.
what I
Look
was
it up.
asking.
No, not Ralphie. The fucking
No, not
the
the
bully.
not the main
bully.
nigga. No,
Yeah,
the
the little bully that Ralphie beat
That
up.
nigga got old as hell. In that movie, 20 years old. Fuck.
I mean, bro, that movie might be like 20 years, like old.
Christmas Story might have came out in like
80s
fucking
or
80s.
90s.
it was like the 80s, bro. So yeah, that makes sense.
But that
That's
motherfucker,
fire
bro.
though.
It wasn't, yeah, no, it wasn't Ralphie though. It was a bully.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like most of the kills, like other than that stupid ass shelf shit, I don't think there was really no sorry ass kills.
The
I
first
feel
kill,
like-
I feel like they could have got some better kills for
Like that
Freddy.
hippie dude, he got like
No,
he
but that
got
was the
cut
point.
in half, like doing that
Freddy
Freddy
really
shit,
wasn't
but like
doing-
that was the reason.
like,
That's why
whoa.
Freddy had to whip Jason ass because he kept killing all his people.
Bro,
Yeah, but he only got
couldn't get
he
his-
didn't
Definitely
get
killed
no
more
chance to.
bodies in this movie.
He
Yeah,
had,
he only got one body.
But Freddy is not the type of nigga to just kill anybody. He got his picks. Like he want his people. He want to smoke. Jason just
he was really trying to get the Lori.
I seen damn near every movie.
I'm saying like,
so Jason is pretty calculated. Then he's not reckless with the machete.
Like, who else? If you gonna talk crazy about the fight and all of this shit, bro, you got your reasons. That's cool. But like, you can't just make an excuse as to like let a motherfucker have more bodies, bro. Like,
Freddy only killed niggas from Elm Street too,
I'm
right?
saying like, but don't just make it but like,
nigga, nobody who gives a fuck who got more bodies. Like
I
Jason
do.
got more
I know
bodies.
I do. Like shit, this about serial killers.
No, it ain't to me. It's about who got their ass whooped badly.
Okay. I want to talk about the Lori. I want to talk about the Lori bitch, bro. That like how annoying she was.
We passed 30 minutes. We wanted to talk about the fade, like, because I mean, honestly, like,
fuck that, Luno. We going for an hour and a half on this.
Lori wasn't that bad though to me. Or
damn.
No, she like it wasn't like she just was like the way she portrayed the character.
She was definitely generic.
She was whiny. She reminded me of Cindy from Scary Movie, bro. The way she sound.
Hey, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Don't talk about Cindy like that.
That's a parody.
Her
That's another
daddy
thing,
was
though.
definitely lying
Cindy is
to
fucking
her.
terrible. She's totally terrible though.
Bro,
her daddy is a piece of shit. Like
fuck her dad. He of course he is, but this shit like okay. How old are they? Are they like they in high
they
school?
gotta be like they're in high school, pool.
They're like 17, 18.
Okay, cool. Beginning of the movie. What's the badass black bitch name?
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
Say,
goddamn.
She say,
that's fucked up.
He said, "What's the badass black?"
I forgot, bro. She told Lori like, y'all were like 14. Will just got up and left without even a goodbye. First of all, the nigga's a kid. What if his parents wanted to fucking
14,
bro?
Yeah, he don't know no. I don't know no bitch address when I'm 14.
I might be wrong. I might be
Hey,
wrong
Will,
here.
she talking about? I know you never made it that far. Will talking about fucking motherfucker was 14 or 13.
Yeah, my first bitch at like 14.
I'm not saying, but I'm dating. Look at them, bro. Like,
so at the time of the movie, I guess they're 18 then.
Still, should a 14-year-old be like obligated to get in touch with a girlfriend? Like,
from 4 years ago,
niggas don't got cell phones back then. Like, why should
now in this time it would be different? Yeah, like you got mad things.
You know what else that means? That means that her bitch
they don't have cell phones in 2003.
A bunch of 14-year-old kids to a mental asylum.
I did want to talk about that too. I feel like that's a good for them to get rid of Freddy. That was a kind of clever.
No, that's
the only way, low key.
I guess,
that was the only way. It's fucked up, but it was just the only way.
The problem that I have is like, you mean to tell me that so you took all these motherfuckers that knew about Freddy and was scared and was being affected and shit, put them in there and but you mean to tell me never throughout that time nothing went wrong and he broke out in there and started smoking coke?
Nah, because they don't have dreams in there, bro.
No, but Pujols, I know, the pill suppressed the dream, but you mean to tell me nobody ever missed one or tried to sneak one or none of that shit?
I mean, who said they didn't?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm surprised Freddy didn't just break out in that hole and start smoking.
He probably was
to be honest with you, okay, he didn't have enough power to kill one dude whose dad died to Jason, and then he got killed.
But that took a while to get that.
No, hold up though. But here's the thing, right? The motherfucking idiots heard about the killing. They ran out the mental institution. They went into the school. Everybody in the hallway turned around, looking into him all nosy and he spread that motherfucker like a
Well, no, but before
they addressed that. They addressed that.
It wasn't even
I got something to say about that too.
They're stupid for that. But before that, it was the bitch ass police. Motherfuckers out there talking about a random ass bitch ass cop want to walk out. Sir, they killed this guy. Do you think it's Freddy? Buddy said, don't say his fucking name. Why would you even say that shit in the start?
Because that nigga was shook,
and police officers are fucking stupid in movies. They're all.
I'm about to say it's 100%. It's his fault, bro. All these shit started. They would have just been fighting Jason if Buddy wouldn't have did that. I ain't gonna lie.
Another dumb thing is
they would have just been fighting Jason, bro.
As far as
hold on, before you go, Art. Poole said he wants to say some shit.
My bad. Go ahead.
Luno. I feel like the only reason it was stupid, like you said, but I feel like the only reason he did that is because he's the only one who's seen this dream demon, and he finally heard somebody else describing the nigga. So she was like, he's singing this song, and he starts singing the song see, y'all niggas, I'm not crazy.
Bro,
She having the same dream I'm
They
having.
made him feel like he was out his mind. Like he was
and then
imagining that shit.
he put it together like, oh fuck, nigga, I
should have
just
pulled that
spread this
dumb
shit
ass
around the world.
instead of did it in front of the whole school though.
Yeah, he really them breaking out of there was just
Well,
like
she
all
was
a
doing
part
it
of
before
Freddy
then anyway.
plan,
Art.
bro.
Yeah, she
Like,
was. She was saying his
out
name
there.
and
She
shit.
was out there fucking freaking out before that shit, and all the students like looking around. They're like, "Hey man,
That's
what
why
the
I
fuck
don't like
is
her
this
dumb
talking
ass,
about?"
bro. She just came, just whined the
But
whole
how
week.
would she know not to say the nigga name, Art?
I just don't know why. Like, what are you like? What's the end goal here? Like, you just freaking out? Like, I guess.
I think that's what it was. She was
She just linked up with her. Come on, man. She just linked up with her homegirls, and she like, bro, this what the fuck they did at the jail, and this what happened when I fell asleep there. A weird ass nigga.
And she don't want to talk to her dad about that shit because she don't want to freak him out and shit.
Hey, bro, they threw a bitch ass party because a motherfucker died. They were like, man, like you need to come
in the cornfield, bro.
They threw a party for that nigga.
That's hillbilly ass shit, bro.
This bitch just seen her boyfriend get folded the fuck up,
And they
she had a
invited
party
her
the
to
next
the
day.
party. Like, no, bro.
That's what being
Hey,
young is
like,
about,
hold on.
bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, this bitch had sex with her man, but he got stabbed and folded in a bed. She goes to school, gets invited to a party that is in memoriam of this dead guy, goes out there, drinks, gets haunted by Freddy Krueger, almost gets in a field, then gets stabbed by Jason.
Yeah, she might have had the worst.
She might have had the worst
whole shit.
time of the whole.
Titties on her,
what did
man.
she do in her life to deserve that, bro? She just
Hey, and her man's was a dickhead anyway, buddy. Like that bitch
nigga said, "Don't make me say it."
But going back to the police trying to hide shit. This is the dumb part about that. They don't burn the articles. They don't hide the articles. They black certain spots out.
And they kept it like that. Like
they just black.
The movie is ass, Art. The movie is ass.
That's like going to your high school and like somebody trying to hide. They don't rip the pages out and ball them out. They just
black it out.
Black out.
I don't think it's murdered by blackout.
Another stupid ass cop thing. The fucking sheriff and shit. The young nigga run up like, hey, I think we got another copycat of the Jason Voorhees character. Blah blah blah. That nigga said, look, man, we're not talking about Freddy Krueger. Like, bitch, I ain't saying shit about Freddy. I said Jason.
Look, man.
Hey, he tried to like press the issue with him. Roots. He said, you're not from around these parts, so I'll let you slide this time, but cut this shit out, man. He said, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
hey, look,
I got fired. Like, bitch, I didn't say fucking Freddy. What's wrong with you?
Hey, look, Roots, after Buddy got folded in the mattress, paused. Like, the bitch got the blood on her hands. They run outside. They see the police. That nigga stop. Y'all need some help. That bitch said, what the fuck it look like?
Hey, bro, I gotta talk about that too, bro.
That shit had me dead, son.
That right there, I was like, okay, man, that's a lot of blood for a motherfucker. Like, that bitch just running up under the dough and shit. I don't think that's very good.
Bro, he just folded in half, bro.
Like, but like that's a bone breaking, bro. It's not
bro, he stabbed a crater through this nigga back, bro.
Literally got folded.
All his vital organs just folded the fuck up.
They dump buckets under the door. That's all. I'm not saying
he basically ringed that nigga out, bro. Like,
and
you gotta give it that it's a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, and that's what I chalked it up to, Art.
Imagine being folded like that, bro. That just sucks. No.
Hey, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't blame them two niggas for being mean to Jason when he pulled up. They were really like, yo, this is not a Halloween party, bro. Like, why did you come in this outfit? Like, I would dead ass be confused.
These niggas are also drunk off the ass too, bro.
Yeah, like, they're white people. Like, they gonna react like that.
Here's my problem.
I'm just saying, if you was at a party and shit like that, somebody came in a costume, you don't know who the fuck they are.
Here's my problem. I think all of your, hey, you're not supposed to be here, like, party etiquette goes out the window when you're in the middle of a fucking cornfield, right? Like, you're in a public domain. Who's
so,
to
nigga,
say
you
that
can't come, nigga? I ain't tell you to pull up.
I mean, but at the same time,
hold on, real quick.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Here's what I'm saying is that, Puos, who's to say that this isn't Jethro who property you on coming to get on y'all ass? Get the fuck out.
Well, now we on your
shit.
ass, nigga.
Huh?
Well, now we on your ass.
And look what happened to him.
Hey, man, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Like,
Pisties, you ain't sorry, Pooh.
yeah, you're not. Like, you don't give a fuck. That would have been me and you getting smoked in that
Oh,
field.
no, it wouldn't have been me.
Why
and
he
you.
put you
You
there?
would have been the bad
He
guy.
snapped your neck. I'm out of there.
I'll keep it a
Yeah,
stack
well,
for
if you
you.
would have tried to been like, aha, hey, here's a torch, evildoer, and then you would have got smoked.
I wouldn't have did that shit.
Nah, bro,
I'm not
but
gonna get his
I would have
active.
dipped.
I would have got shook as soon as he snapped your
Here's
neck.
the problem,
Listen,
though.
bro,
Hold on.
To go back to the remake, that the nigga that got the axe in his back and shit, that's exactly how any male nigga is going to react to a 7-foot nigga
Why
with
did
a.
you have to say
with
both
a
of those
chin.
words? What's that?
Listen, bro. That's exactly. They might throw a punch, but they're definitely running. Like that's what we're doing. That is the most accurate shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, well, it's like I'm gonna try to fight something, but once I realize I can't fight something, I'm gonna get the fuck away from it.
All right, but yeah,
remake Jason
here's the thing,
would have
though.
got with Freddy. He would have went Freddy ass.
Listen, I don't want to hear
Remake
nobody
Jason was
giving.
a fucking demon.
I don't want to
Not
hear
enough.
anybody.
Hold on,
gassing-
go.
Boy, you sound
I don't
stupid.
want anybody gassing what Jason did in the fucking cornfield, bro. As far as I'm concerned, that nigga was killing niggas for like several minutes, and instead of just booking in the opposite direction, everybody they just stood in a group and waited to get slaughtered like cattle and shit.
Yeah,
I don't
and
even-
it was one nigga throwing cups of beer on him and shit. Like all of these kids are fucking morons.
That shit was stupid. Bro.
Niggas was like,
Bro,
niggas
that's
was
every
coming
horror
after
movie,
this
like,
nigga,
man.
like henchmen in Rush Hour for Jackie Chan, like going down niggas,
Nah,
like
fact.
coming up after trying to fight.
Why are you
And it-
running up on this
it
nigga
wasn't
with
even-
nothing? He got a
Listen, they was
machete.
running up and screaming. Like they was running up and screaming.
Bro,
on
you
him.
know for a fact, drunk or not, you're getting the fuck out of there. You see some
I'm
shit
out
like
of there,
that,
bro.
dude.
bro, if I'm faded, you most definitely because you fucking up my eye, I run away. Like,
Hey,
You
also
fucking up my
listen.
Run away
Also-
from things that ruin your buzz.
Listen,
right,
also,
why you gotta say a
I have,
buzz?
listen,
Buzz?
also, I have no time to fucking mourn if I see my partner dead on the ground. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm gonna say that while in stride on the way to the whip.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
I'm not
oh,
stopping,
that's
dropping to
I'm
my
saying,
knees.
I probably
oh,
wouldn't
God,
even,
that's dope.
process it
I'm
until I
outta
start running.
Well, that's low key. That's
Nah,
what
100% what
was
Ruth
on.
said, I
Everybody
feel
was
that,
like,
bro.
"Oh my god, our friends just died." Letterman said, "Fuck that, and take me home." Like, what the fuck? Y'all out here
Yeah,
trying
bro.
to worry about
That's
who
some real
did it,
shit,
man.
though.
Get
That's
the
some
fuck
real
away
shit.
from
That
it.
nigga Linderman said, "Fuck a dream guy." Who the fuck was that in a
Yeah,
hockey
he said it was
mask?
that bastard with the machete. Like,
Nigga said that goalie was pissed the fuck off.
Hey, y'all know what
That
pissed me off though, for real, son?
the
That
fuck
nigga with all
off.
the hair and shit, the stoner nigga. That nigga kept on talking crazy to the police officer, like, you just don't get
You
it.
just
Like,
don't get it, man.
well, regardless,
He
that
got-
buddy, like,
Yeah,
you know how that nigga died, bro. Hey, pause. Nah, KTL, real quick. You know how that nigga died? Pause. A worm went down his throat, dog. Come
Well,
on.
no, that's not how he
That's
died.
how he got possessed.
Yeah, he died
He
because he
died,
got
he
chopped in
got-
half.
Hey, who the fuck in the hockey mask shit is?
Hold on, to go on with that scene. Hold on, to go on with that scene real quick. To go on with that scene real quick.
Go ahead, Roots.
The fucking cop. The cop might have got it the worst, bro. That is the longest I've ever seen somebody be electrocuted in a movie. That and the nigga Jason's awareness while being electrocuted is crazy. The nigga went to try to move around and nope, bitch, come here.
Bro,
Put a hand
I'm
on
trying to tell y'all
Yo.
something. Like y'all can make as many jokes as y'all want, but that motherfucker was literally just the juggernaut through this bitch.
Yeah, bro.
He
He
ran
was a
into
juggernaut
a
to
cup of
everybody
water.
except for the nigga that he should have been a juggernaut for.
That's not true.
He low key. I ain't gonna lie. He
That's
was a
simply not
juggernaut to him too. Low key. He should have
Alright,
been dead.
that is simply
because
not
this is-
true. Like,
We gotta talk about the fade then. If y'all gonna bring this up,
Yeah, let's
man.
go ahead.
Like,
Let's go ahead.
Hold on.
Let's get it. It's over,
Can
man.
right?
I start it
Talk
off?
about that
I
fade.
know
Go ahead,
exactly
Art.
what this is.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
And
Art.
if we're gonna debate some shit, that's fine. But I'm not gonna argue with five motherfuckers, right?
I'm gonna just say what I think, and if you got a problem with it, you can tell me what you
Yeah,
think.
talk
right?
that shit.
I got a problem with it now.
You haven't even said it yet. You fucking
I-
retard.
I'm saying
But I'm
anything.
telling you right
Hey,
now, I'm
retard,
gonna
you
have a
have to wait.
problem with it. Like,
All right, go ahead, Luno. Go ahead, Luno.
Oh, bro. So yeah, we was
Oh,
kind of
bro.
alluding to this in the motherfucking chat shit. Like, I was thinking, like,
he said
Freddie,
alluding. No, we said this
Freddie-
full out. Like,
Freddie
Let him
overall
go.
was
Let him go.
Freddie overall was cooking more than this nigga Jason was, right? But I have to respect, especially in the first half of this movie, this nigga Jason, like, nothing can put this motherfucker down, bro. Like, he's like, you know what I'm saying, 100% like bulletproof, flame proof, stab proof. Like, even when he's like getting bodied, this nigga still is not like completely wiped out. He's, you know what I'm saying? So I respect that. But sometimes this nigga Freddy had this nigga looking pitiful, son.
That's a fact.
Well, so all right, so let's start at the beginning, right? The first encounter between the two is in the fucking if we're not counting that weird hippie thing, right? We're
talking about the dream shit. We're talking about the dream shit first.
So like a motherfucker, like Freddy, you know what I'm saying? He sacrifices the little hippie dude, stabs Buddy with a couple of needles or some shit, and knocks him out. And the kids decide to keep him unconscious because I guess that's their big plan or whatever the fuck, right? So they're in there squabbing and shit. Freddy jumps down, and Jason cuts both his arms off. He's like, "Oh no, my arms!" And then he's like, "Nah, ain't gonna work, bitch."
Yeah, he trolling that nigga, bro.
Huh?
He was trolling him. He let him.
Yeah,
do
I know.
that
That's
shit.
what Pools, bro. I promise you, I'm not like the rest of these motherfuckers. I don't got no weird bias here. We gonna talk about
you
what
are, because this not even close. You definitely biased. This shit not even close.
I mean, bro, if that's what you say, but I actually have facts to prove.
Let's hear it. Well, let's hear it. Let me shut my ass up. Let's hear it.
So
hold on, real quick, KTL. Hold on, KTL. Before we continue, I'm trying to figure out what exactly are we arguing. Who looked better in the fight or who won?
Well, so my argument is that a motherfucker in the time it was fading and throwing hands is that shit is not the way that Puos is painting it, and whoever else this was not an ass whooping.
All right, so I don't know what you mean. Like, all right, so when they got into the dream world and shit, when they got into the dream world and shit,
Buddy around, he's using some dream powers and throwing a motherfucker around.
Yeah, he did all that shit or whatever. He dropped the thing on top. He didn't die from it or whatever.
And he says, "Why won't you die?" That motherfucker, he's trying to smoke him with some dream powers. Buddy,
can I tell you something?
Yes.
You know how bad you gotta be beating the shit out of nigga for you to ask, why the fuck ain't you dead yet?
Yeah, but do you know how ineffective your ass whooping with superpowers is? If damn, I still can't kill this bitch and I got superpowers.
Can I say something though?
You just said, yeah, go ahead, my bad.
That's a good. Hold on, real quick. That's a good point, KTL.
But we already established that Jason is like a juggernaut. Like it's hard to kill him.
What I'm saying, Puos, is this shit right here is that he, Freddy kills motherfuckers in their dreams. He got superpower. He's a dream demon. Like anybody that don't know Freddy Krueger, he's literally came back from hell with demonic Satan.
This is a bad point, man. I'm sorry, bro.
What I'm saying, Puos, is
KTL.
the place where he's the most powerful. He can't kill a motherfucker. Then, some water starts falling.
It got worse when they went into the real world, bro.
No, I was about to say that. We'll get to that in a second.
But it got worse, bro.
Hold on. So here's what happens, right? You know what I'm saying? He's
hold on, KTL. You cut off. Hold on, KTL.
Let Art say what
cut off Art. Go ahead, Art.
Okay.
Let Art, brother.
I don't want to go too far, but if it wasn't for Lori, Jason's ass would have stayed in that dream world and got his ass killed, bro.
Yep, you're right.
He would have died.
Yep.
Lori saved
okay, hold on. But my counterpoint to that, Art, is if it wasn't for Lori, that shit wouldn't have happened either. Because that motherfucker would have been woke up out that bitch and started squabbing with Buddy. They kept him sedated while they drove him to the lake and shit. Like they would have been squabbing in the real world.
Well, in the dream world, he was getting his ass whooped, more or less.
Yes.
Like
Well,
he got bitched out by water, and he got turned into an infant. He got turned into an infant
by water.
That water shit. That water shit starts. Yeah, like he turns.
He was drowning the fuck out that nigga.
Little retarded kid, and a motherfucker starts stabbing him in his head and all that shit. Like he couldn't do shit. He was bitched up. But I mean,
you turned into a child and let that nigga put his finger. Never mind.
Come on, what's wrong with you?
That's what happened.
Hey, we on a list now,
bro.
but
what happened?
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. During the dream shit, my counter argument to this shit is that a motherfucker was getting smoked by dream powers supposedly, but he was like, damn, I really can't kill this dude. Then finally, Jason started getting on Buddy ass. And then that water shit happened, and he turned into a bitch. He turned into a bitch ass.
He threw him up. He threw him up one time. Pause. He threw him into some shit the one time after getting obliterated for 2 minutes straight. That's not getting on a nigga ass.
That's not true, bro. He definitely landed more than just one blow against him.
Also, let's be clear, KTL. Earlier you were saying something about the whole throw fire on people and run thing.
Yes.
technically speaking, like if you have a move set, right? Like, wouldn't you
Yep.
want to use all those shits optimally that you have in your arsenal, son? So if he
What are
needs
you
to, like,
asking me?
if he makes distance so he can set up another trap or do a dream technique, whatever it is, like that's reasonable as fuck.
Well, no, my argument isn't about like the argument here is that like this shit right here, a motherfucker went in there with superpowers against a motherfucker who is just like his base form or whatever, son. And like he could not smoke him in that form. So how cold? Because he's not just sitting up there like running up, just chopping a motherfucker.
All right.
He's
Let me paint you a
mentally,
picture, right? I get you.
telepathically throwing him around
I get you.
in a
I get
boiler
you.
room, bro.
I'm gonna break this down for you. Right? So like, let's say there's a fighting game, right? And you're
Yep.
watching like a fighting game tournament or some shit. You watching two niggas fight, right?
Yep.
One nigga's playing like a tanky character who's like they got a lot of health,
Facts.
but they're really slow and shit like that. And the other person's playing like a flashy character with combos, traps,
Hell
and all
yeah.
types of setups and shit, right? So nobody's gonna say it's a good set when the majority of it, a good set for both fighters, are like an even match. If one nigga's just styling on, just like completely bodying one nigga, but then that nigga gets like a lucky grab or something like
But
that.
that's not what I think happened.
That's
I think a motherfucker was
That's
out
literally
there.
what happens. He gets smoked like for like 80% of the shit, and sometimes he lucky land that command grab and shit.
Well,
Yo,
so,
he gets a throw him or
but
something.
it's not even like literally most of the shit is just an environmental. Like it's like you picked up an old woman and zoned a motherfucker with that bitch. I mean, I guess that's cold, but that's not an indictment of how cold your hands
That's
is.
cap. He even when they was throwing the hands, he
Yeah, but we haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying to get to that point, but they keep stopping me at this point.
He had
Like,
better hands than him the whole time.
That's
He-
cap.
Hold on.
Oh my!
In the dream,
You're right
he
about
didn't
that. It's
put.
definitely faster and more
Listen.
tactical.
In the
But a
dream,
motherfucker when
Freddy
he
didn't
got
put
a-
a whole lot of. This nigga is damn.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Go ahead, Roots.
In the dream, there
Yeah.
wasn't a lot of hand throws. Hands being thrown.
And that was
wasn't
my
a lot.
argument.
There was a little bit. Freddie had the better hands. Yes, of course. Also, this nigga Jason don't throw hands at all anyway. That's not. I'm not saving him for that. I'm
like
stating
he'll try to like grab
right,
you.
I'm stating a
like,
fact.
You don't.
That's just a fact.
I know what you mean. He's a grappler. Like he want to like use his strength and shit and overpower a nigga. Like he don't really like throw
They
punches.
both
That's
got
true.
a weapon, bro. They got a weapon, and then like other than that, they
one
wanna
is
grab
one
and
is
throw
way
it
more
over.
better and efficient than the other.
He beat the fuck out this nigga. Why are we like saving this dude? He beat the
Bro,
hell
and,
out of him,
and
bro.
it's evident, and I got the reason why they did it. Like
Clear full holes.
Hey, never mind. I ain't
Art, say your evidence, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'll wait.
No, I'm saying it's evident that he was getting his ass whooped. I don't know why kids are arguing it, but I got a reason why it's even that way. The same I said it in the chat a few days ago and shit. Like the same thing with Kong versus Godzilla and shit. Well, that's a little bit different, but this is
That's an
all right,
ass
so
whooping too.
it's Freddy versus Jason. We supposed to be cheering for the teenagers and shit, but we all know we really want the niggas to die. But they kind of inadvertently giving us some. They kind of inadvertently giving us somebody to root for with Freddy versus Jason. Freddy being the obviously more evil nigga because he fucking like a molester and shit like that. So so we got Jason. Jason is a killer, an evil nigga too, but he's more of a sympathetic.
What, Luno?
I wanted the kid that was doing the weird shit to Shorty when she was in the dream world to die, but I don't know if I wish death on all the other niggas.
I mean, but not. I'm like, we not purposely just wishing these niggas to die, but that's what we're watching.
A horror film.
Somebody's gonna get slashed up or whatever else, right?
So here's what. Go ahead.
Even like in the construction site, like nigga was beating the shit out of.
But that's literally my entire point, bro. Is that like
before let's go in order. Let's not jump to that one. We got to go to where Freddy first showed up in the real.
Does anybody other than KTL think Jason got the better of this nigga?
That scene where Freddy showed up in the
never motherfucker getting the better or any
So
of
what
that.
is it? What are we talking about then?
Because Freddy was shook when he came out.
You talking about like, oh, a motherfucker is colder with the hands, and that's just not true. Like
you're lying.
I mean,
no, because look at what we just named, right? I'm not gonna do this. You know, motherfuckers want to do this scene by scene shit. This shit is just bogging down. Let me break it down to you in the simplest terms, bro. A motherfucker, they was in the dream world. He got pinballed around with some fucking
dream
powers. But even before that, he was beating them up though. He was beating Buddy ass before that. Before he even used the power.
No, he didn't. It literally that shit started right after he cut like Freddy.
He was weaving. That nigga Jason was swinging. He was weaving all that shit. Just playing with that nigga like this. Shit,
I mean, if you want to call dodging, okay, that's fine. But my point,
nigga, that's a part of
fighting, bro.
You're getting money for that.
Hey,
Hey,
Casey, let me tell you something. If you ever throw your fist at a nigga and he weaving at you and laughing, you a clown. He gonna make you look like a clown.
I understand,
everybody.
but what happens if a motherfucker like he dodged 9 out of them 10 bitches and that 10th one hit and a motherfucker ball up like
that never happened.
That's cap, bro.
This nigga watched
I'm about to say
Freddie literally had more hands than Jason, bro. The nigga was
watched a different movie, bro.
I'm about to say I really could break this bitch down, but like motherfuckers are just
so the dream powers. The dream powers, he did the dream powers and shit, and then he dropped the big shit on him or whatever.
No, so
damn,
that's true. So let me. Here's what I'm saying.
Finish,
right?
nigga.
I'm about to say. Like,
anyway,
motherfuckers just have
he dropped the fucking
statements without evidence to back it up, and that's fine.
Okay, and that's what I'm about to do. So
yeah,
in the dream shit, he dropped the shit on him or whatever. Fuck, damn, why don't you die, motherfucker? Jason grab his foot or some shit, and he get a good throw in. He end up throwing that nigga across the shit.
Water a couple of fall down.
Water exactly
immediately
fall down. Jason gets shook as a bitch. He's losing now. He goes right back to losing.
Yeah, that's what he get one throw in, one command grab, like Luno said, then he go back to being a bitch.
Right. Then he started laying that real pressure.
That's turning into a baby.
Like Superman is a bitch.
Nigga had a nigga in a fetal position, bro.
Pussy. You feel me? Like
you turn into a baby, you pussy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to say Superman is
that nigga turned into his inner child, bro.
Green Rock, bro. I'm not
arguing. He was in a fetal position, bro, crying.
Yeah, like that nigga shook the fuck up.
If he's so evil, bro, this nigga should be showing him all this shit, and he shouldn't even care, bro.
Up to the point where he's reminiscing about his childhood, get him out of here.
Mind you, I'm a Jason
when your
fan
body
way
just
more
get
than a
locked
Freddy
in that
fan,
position,
bro. I love
bro, you done.
I'm about to say, and then I seen the same shit happen to the other motherfucker later on. So I mean,
that's cap.
That's not.
He got active with that nigga immediately in some fire. He didn't get scared.
No, that was my favorite.
He did not get scared when he seen that fire.
Let me break that one down. In which I thought that was supposed to be Freddy's like shit, where he's like scared of fire or whatever. That nigga really didn't give a fuck about that shit.
The initial reaction when he got put, that was he was a little shook.
He was shook because he was in the real world. He was like,
oh shit, what the fuck going on?
That's one of my favorite scenes when they
sound like a lot of excuses.
Bro,
yeah, salute to the random rock music that came on.
He still went to putting hands on that nigga.
He didn't, bro. He got drove through the foundation of a burning building.
What happened before that, KTL, where the nigga hit him with a gut shot? He start dropping elbows on this nigga. Who jumps and drops an elbow on a nigga standing up?
Somebody is short, and it was also who else is right? That was after.
Jason ran through a building.
And then tossed him, Uncle filled him out the front door into another roof of a building.
That's all he did was
that's it.
I understand, bro. Hey, I'm about to say, I guess we ain't got nothing to talk about.
So we doing a comparison.
Bro, look, we seen this nigga Jason twist niggas' heads back, paws, throw niggas 40 feet in the air. Why you can't do none of that shit versus Freddy?
Nigga ain't got the hands
twist
to,
nothing
bro.
on that nigga.
Hey, yo.
He ain't twist an arm. He ain't twist his head.
Look, Freddy twist that nigga arm and did an elbow drop on his whole ass.
Relax, bro. How you put a nigga in a chicken wing and then elbow it, bro? Like this
nigga was doing real
shit, bro.
Also, like very rarely does Jason get caught. I mean, does Freddy get caught slipping? Like you remember when he killed the black
Freddy
shorty
is
and shit like that?
Retard.
Jason killed her and shit like that, sent her flying and shit, one shot. Whatever else. This nigga Freddy was instant with the action. 3 stabs in the side and got to slashing the fuck out of him instantly.
Stabby stab. Bink stabby
stab. Freddy with the 30.
Puos. He got to Jason before the rock music started, son.
Thanks, bro. How you beat a nigga up before the music start playing?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, Freddy.
And not to mention this dude Jason using his superhuman strength right now, trying to push Freddy off him, and he kept stabbing him.
Yeah, he was a retard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit was not working.
So that's the reason why, like, he can smoke everybody else, just not Freddy.
That dude Freddy a freak too. He joke around before he bodied some shit. He told that bitch, he said, "How sweet, dark meat."
Yeah,
That
he's a
shit
weird
was
Nigga said,
hilarious.
man, the torpedoes. That nigga was just saying clean shit the whole time.
That's
Man, the
clean. All right,
torpedoes.
yep, we done.
Man, the
John
torpedoes.
Kelly for calling that nigga the F
Y'all
word,
got
bro.
this. Y'all get these jokes off.
Hey, but you know
And
what the
then
crazy thing is, Pools, yo, I was expecting them shits to hit him and it wouldn't do much. That
he
shit
was
sent
really
him
weaving them
flying,
shit.
That
bro.
shit picked his
He
ass
was
up.
weaving them shits for a little minute. Then he
Black
got
Chris,
hit
let's
with
not do
one.
that.
Hit
No,
with the
he
other
was.
one.
I think he was just walking in a straight line, and then the ones that was lined up was the
He
ones that hit
moved
him.
he moved the shoulder a little bit. That counted a little bit of a weave, a little mini weave.
Freddie yoked that nigga up and said, "Penny for your thoughts." That nigga just was saying shit, bro.
Oh, all right, but we do gotta say to Jason's credit, Freddie had an ass moment, which was when he had the advantage in the construction site,
and he fucking
this nigga
fell.
tripped. Yeah, like
Yeah,
Oh,
he
He
got
didn't
yeah.
trip
clumsy,
on
bro.
nothing. He didn't trip on shit.
No,
He
he
The
stood
got
fucking
up there,
shit.
Crate
let
hit him.
some shit bump into that bitch, fell off,
Then
and
he
got
fell.
tied
Got
up
hooked
and
on that
started
motherfucker.
copping a plea.
But Jason
nigga
should have killed
Freddie-
him right there. He
I
did
bet
it.
he should have. And
nigga
they
Freddie
got
was
hit
trying
by
to
a
kick.
fucking cart.
Nah,
Bro,
Jason
Hold on,
grabbed
let's
that
go.
nigga instead of
Let's
taking
go
one of
just
them.
before that. Just
Freddie
before
was
that,
about
where
to
he
end him
fucking
right there though.
KTL. You like talking about rebar and shit. This nigga
Yeah.
put like 12
Yes,
rebars
rebars,
through the
yeah.
nigga.
I'm about to say, I've been able to sit back. Y'all are just making my point for me at this point. Like
No,
y'all
we
ain't,
not, bro. He
like
beat the hell
y'all
out this
naming
man.
just a bunch of environmental ass shit. And
if
that's
he
I
don't
thought
get
Jason was-
clumsy in the
Bro.
construction site, it's over with, bro.
I can use environmentals if there's environmentals around. If I get to smack your dumb ass with a chair,
So let's
guys,
do this,
chair.
bro. Let's
Hey,
do
Root,
this.
you want to fight? You want to fight?
Let's
but
do
you,
this.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, you know the thing is though, real quickly, when that nigga tripped and he got his leg caught, whatever else, he was like, no, because he thought it was the end. He was swinging right into the motherfucker. That nigga Jason did not a
he just
damn
grabbed
thing.
him.
He really, bro, he
Not a
really should have
damn
just
thing.
went to hacking the nigga up while he hanging there.
Exactly,
It would have
exactly.
been over. That nigga ass.
The dude got the chance to fall off, get his bearings and shit. He gonna grab up on instead of just chopping the nigga. You had all these bars there. Can you stab his ass? Like, come on, man.
And this nigga got kids trying to help him the whole time. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, bro. This nigga had kids with him.
18-year-olds on
Niggas
his
too,
side.
bro.
Like, come on, bro.
That's another thing too, man.
Hey, the
Like,
amount of
What
these
type
kids
of
going
fucking
on
murderer,
crazy.
serial killer monster need children to
Hey, yo,
save?
these dumbass kids helping the nigga that just killed his whole school, their whole school.
Yeah. Killed
And then,
everybody's
okay, so
boyfriend, everybody
let's go-
partners. Like, what's up?
Let's go to the very last part where the shit really get bad for Jason. The nigga fuck around, get his hand slashed, his fucking hand.
I ain't gonna lie.
the
Jason
steady
had a
drop
little.
off.
Jason had a little 15.
Yeah, he had a little 50-second where
when
he was
on
slashing
Buddy
shit.
ass. Yeah.
Did he cut his arm off then, or was it
Nah,
before?
he cut his
after
fingers
that?
off. It. Yeah, I think he did.
No,
cut his arm off.
I think he cut off the arm with the claw after that.
Yes,
Yeah.
after that.
Okay. So boom. So the nigga Jason getting swung on and shit. He finally get the machete up out his hand and shit. That nigga get crazy with the machete, smacking them all in the back and shit. Bitch,
Like that nigga all weapon.
You can't get up. Bitch, like he really just slashing the nigga. He crawling
I wish
away.
I wish he
Jason
was
looked like a
calling
bitch
Jason a bitch.
yet again in the motherfucking movie. Like
Nigga ass on his stomach getting just slaughtered. Pause. Like
that is the craziest sentence that might have ever said.
that is disgusting. On his stomach
That's
getting
what
slaughtered
happened.
is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Buddy ass just on his stomach getting
That's
Come
fried.
on, stop
sick,
it.
bro. That is sick.
He gets better than game.
He's just going like
Send him to jail. Send him to jail.
He just keeps saying it, bro.
We all
Can you
seen the
admit,
same
KTL,
movie, bro.
that Freddie made Jason look real regular? Can you admit that?
huh?
Can you admit that Freddie made Jason look real regular?
No, well, I mean, yeah, but they made each other look regular if that's the case.
Come on now.
No way, man.
I'm about to say, I'm not gonna keep talking about it because 5 people talk over me every time I say some shit. But like,
Nah, bro. If you really got a serious defense of how Jason
I
made this to even
100%
fight,
had a whole serious defense, Luno. It's
I haven't
the
heard it
simplest
yet,
thing in the
though.
world. I know because you talk every time. Like,
Okay, go ahead. You got the floor. ISO.
like,
do your thing.
all right. So first off, let's just talk about this scene in particular, right? A motherfucker, they fighting out there on the dock. You know what I'm saying? Jason slashing Freddy up and shit. They fighting. Freddy cut Buddy fingers off, grab the machete, start beating the shit out Buddy. Buddy crawling away. He getting smoked. I'm talking claw, machete, etc. World without end, amen. Right? Motherfucker, turn around. I think it was something to do with them kids or some shit, right?
you
Freddy,
know it
you know what I'm
was.
saying? A motherfucker do that shit. Jason ripped Buddy's
That fucking
arm
gasoline
off.
shit.
He ripped the motherfucker entire arm off and shit. Freddy pissed.
He starts swinging that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They fighting. Jason then shoved his fucking fingerless hand through Buddy rib cage, and they just squabbing a butt like, you know what I'm saying? Jason trying to shove his fist into Buddy's chest, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time Freddy stabbing him with the machete. You know what I'm saying? I think Freddy like technically got the better of that shit because Jason just went and fell in the lake or whatever the fuck.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
Freddy won decidedly, but it was not without, certain fuck ups and
I
slip ups.
can't say that a motherfucker wins decidedly if the cost of you winning is you're mortally wounded and missing a limb.
All right, but as at the end after the kids
Like,
set shit
and
on fire to
I
try
would
to help
agree
his
with
ass.
you if Jason never got back up, but Buddy just went into the lake, healed up real quick, jumped out later on, and shoved like Buddy's
Did some
arm
hating
through
ass
his
shit.
back.
He did some hating ass shit. He already lost. Let this nigga
That's no hating ass shit, bitch.
How
If I got,
do you,
bro, if I got gas
you don't lose until you're dead.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
I give a fuck about beating your ass.
You not Jason Voorhees. Why the fuck do you need to sneak a nigga if you Jason?
It's not you should never turn your back.
It ain't no turn your back. Your bitch ass faking in the water. You waiting for your work.
What? It's a fight to the death.
Bro, that nigga.
You don't stop until you sure a motherfucker is dead. You let that corpse fall into the water. You should have been making sure he was dead. You stabbed his eye out and all this.
So Freddy got to fight these kids and your bitch ass.
Who else?
You Jason Voorhees.
I don't have any sympathy for a motherfucker. You done made
I know they helping your ass, nigga.
No, because I don't care about any of that. You like this shit would not have happened if you hadn't started some shit.
Nigga, I brought you back to life, bitch ass nigga. Worship me.
and how did that work out for him?
Easy. I beat his ass and put him in the lake.
Else? He brought a big ass retard back from the grave.
I beat the shit out that nigga.
And guess what happened to him? Buddy lost the arm and all this shit behind this shit.
And I put that bitch ass nigga in the dream world. He had to have a fucking teenager get him out.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make the argument about
that nigga up
shit.
if I'm Freddy. If I'm Freddy, I'm like,
hey, but y'all see what I told y'all about this Pujols character, right?
Freddy,
I was out here making these points. That motherfucker
You're
got
not
shook,
making
man.
points.
Bro, I don't think Jason like a bitch. Like I don't think Jason. But hold on, KTL. Look, I don't think Jason like a bitch.
I gotta talk to
but
go ahead. Bob.
Besides the kids helping him out and shit, right? Like he took a lot of attacks and shit, man.
Yes,
He's juggernaut. Like niggas are saying, like I would respect that. That's the way a nigga got bodied. You know what I'm saying?
But Luno, my argument isn't like I will present you straight facts and you can look at that. But I'm sick of all these coping ass. Oh, he had to deal with kids. Oh, there was fire. Oh, he did some bitch ass shit in the water, bro. Stop making an excuse for everything. I'm not making an excuse when Jason over there crawling away, getting fucked up by a glove and a machete, bro. Just
in
a
one-on-one fight
on your man's ass. It happens.
One-on-one, KTL, not 1-on-3.
One-on-one, Pujols,
fucking 1-on-5. Matter of fact, all these damn children distracting me.
Pujols, my entire argument 30, 40 minutes ago was one-on-one, bro.
1-on-5.
Put a motherfucker out in a field where they just squabbing, bro. I'm talking a plain field. A motherfucker, this is not what you think it is, bro.
We're not talking about
Freddy is a lot faster and more tactical. But throughout this movie, he relied on a bunch of different shit. He relied on dream powers. Then he had to do shit in the construction yard with a tank and a fucking
when they ran straight hands, he beat him.
I'm talking about squabbing. I'm talking about squabbing. If a motherfucker
he fucked him up. Like he fucked him up.
But you're not telling the truth, Roots.
How? All right, bro.
I'm about to tell you how.
Obviously in fucking sane, so I'm done with this.
I'm not denying anything. A motherfucker clearly landed more. You know what? You got it, bro. I'm about to say
it's a reason. It's 5 people saying different shit than you, bro.
No, bro. I'm literally just telling you that in a motherfucking like when they was squabbing. A motherfucking Freddy is faster and more tactical than this motherfucker. So he was landing way more hits than a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But that bitch was not as effective as when Jason lands one hit. That's all that it boils down to. So it is power versus technique.
What did Jason do?
I'll wait.
I understand what you're saying.
Jason threw, bro,
power
across
versus
the screen.
Technique. It is the oldest argument of all time.
Jason threw the man across the damn
field. A motherfucker
field.
who can slash you 100 times for 1 damage, or a motherfucker who can hit you once, but if they land that bitch, it's 100 damage.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You know what's really dangerous is a nigga that can immobilize you with like fucking steel rods and shit and hold you there while he get a huge ass cart that's like 8 times your body weight, 20 times your body rate.
And
What do
laugh
you
at your
mean?
whole ass.
Let me ask you something, KTL. Let me ask you something, KTL. If that cart got to roll down the little, if that cart got to roll down that hill onto onto Jason, who was already pinned down with all them steel, you think he was getting up after that?
100%. Let me tell you why.
It would have been done.
You're crazy.
Like, no, because like there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like it definitely would have fucked him up, but I have no reason to think that like he was gonna get killed by getting hit by a cart full of rocks, bro. He got stabbed in the eyes, stabbed in the fucking, like he was getting slashed the fuck up.
Bro, that shit has mass behind it, bro. He's rolling that shit from shit
several
dozen feet in the air, bro.
Hold on, why did he need help?
Hey,
Why did he need help from children?
It's the same argument.
Real quick,
it's the same argument.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did anybody else notice how after Jason's eyes got stabbed out, he was able to look at Lori one more time before he?
Yeah. Well, didn't he go in the lake first?
No, he got his eyes stabbed out before they went into the lake.
It might have just been bullshit ass movie, you know, writing.
Definitely bullshit movie. But I just wanted to point that out.
But yeah, so that like my entire argument from the beginning, like I say, I don't have to make up no shit, lie or cope or none of that. It is a motherfucker. If these motherfuckers is fading, it is one person who is smarter and faster, but who attacks do less damage versus a big dumbass slow motherfucker. Well, if he hits you, one thing, that bitch does a lot more damage, and that's literally what the fight boils down to. Who wins?
This is the thing,
I don't know. I don't care. But to act like this shit was, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucking a fight when, you know, a motherfucker got mental powers and construction yard shit. And yes, you can say there's kids and all of that shit. If you want to make that argument, cool, bro. But this was not just a one-on-one squab.
Yeah, that's 1-on-5. 1-on-5.
I mean, there's a bit of fairness I could get to that because technically he did use the
one with a gun versus 5. How about that?
He used
Freddy got a gun?
Shit, he got a million other things.
Lenderman had the fucking tech, and he didn't use that
he's
shit.
Not stupid.
My bad that I'm able to use shit that I see.
Hey,
as
bro,
a weapon.
if you want to throw that old woman in zone, that's cool,
bro. You the same nigga who just said that fat nigga should have used a knife or a blade on Jason, but when Freddy do it, it's a problem,
bro. My argument wasn't that he should have used a weapon instead of not using a weapon. My argument was that he should have used a better weapon if he was going to use a weapon.
So he should have used a weapon.
He should have used a better weapon than the one he tried.
So Freddy did use better weapons, right?
Freddy has a better weapon as a one-on-one fighter.
Shut the fuck up, man.
He's
I'm
got
done
knives
talking to
on
you,
his
bro.
hands.
I'm done talking to you. So
bro,
like this
I would much rather have a machete than some fingernails.
Well, no, I'm not arguing that's the better. No, I'm not. Art, not better than the machete. Better than a fucking flaming stick.
Okay, that's all he had.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't even think Jason got strategies for like Jason really just pull up and the same big ass motion of the knife and shit. Like he just lift his whole arm up and he come down with the knife. Like
so whose fault is that?
Yeah, he's a big slow dummy, bro.
I'm not. I've never argued that. Like I told y'all, bro. I'll keep it real with this whole shit. Like,
and for real, like if everybody in the movie wasn't. Everybody in the movie wasn't stupid, right? Like he would have gotten like fucking made the better of several times. If Lenderman wasn't a bitch and ran away with a gun in his hand, what if he did just like empty the whole fucking mag in that nigga, bro?
Oh no, he did.
That shit wouldn't have did shit.
Y'all think Floyd Mayweather is the best nigga because he's strong or because he has a strategy when he goes into fights? Which
because you can't hit this nigga, bro.
Exactly, nigga.
That don't work.
You can't hit this nigga, bro.
The fuck you talking about? I'm penalized because I know how to fight better than this nigga.
That argument don't fly with me because I have the same critiques there. So, I mean,
all right, man. Look. This shit can go on forever. I do have a question about the ending. So I was I told my partner about the movie that we was watching and shit, and I asked him a question about the ending. So in the ending, like the very fucking ending, Jason walks out of the lake with Freddy's like head in his hand or whatever the fuck, right? And the nigga, yo, John, chill.
My bad, bro.
Yeah, shut up, John.
The nigga walk out with Freddy head in his hand and shit, and the nigga wink and shit, right? So I asked my partner about that shit, and he was like, "Oh, it's just that's because his theory was, in which this is actually a widely thought
I
of
know what
theory
you're gonna say.
that
Dream World.
this is in Jason's dream. That's what Freddy did in order to get him to stop, because otherwise Freddy's just gonna keep fighting, and the shit just gonna go on forever. So what do y'all think about that?
I think
I heard different theories about that shit. That's a good one. Honestly, I thought it was just a good ending, a little shock ending, so nobody really won. Like,
I think Freddy
I
survived.
remember that. I remember I had this shit on bootleg when I was there, and I remember the bootleg with the people walking across the screen and shit. The old joint. I remember that shit. But I felt like I remember watching shit like I felt like I was in the theater with them niggas, because them niggas was going crazy when that shit happened. Like, oh shit, it was a black theater too. Cause that shit gangster right there. I remember that shit. That's like that's the number one thing I remember a nigga saying, yo, that shit's gangster shit right there. when he walked with that nigga head in his hand.
I think
anybody else got a theory on this shit?
Hold on, I had a theory. I didn't say the theory yet.
I mean, Freddy is alive.
Hold on. Art said you didn't finish. Go ahead.
I seen somebody say like it was really like a kind of a meta thing, because it was supposed to be Robert Englund's last time playing Freddy and shit. So that was kind of like supposed to be his like wink goodbye or some shit like that. So that's one thing I heard.
I mean,
go ahead,
I feel like there's like two equally, like I feel like both of those are equally possible theories. Like there's the possibility that a motherfucker just, did that shit so he can finally, stop this motherfucker, because like, he's immortal. Like, he's gonna like keep coming back and being a thorn in your side or whatever. So, that makes sense.
Well, in a sense, both of them are immortal, because when they destroyed Freddy's body, he was still able to go back to the dream world.
An argument of another theory. He can, like come kill me or whatever. I think
Freddy might be
I'm
immortal. That's a really good idea. I think Freddy might be immortal, because even when he was burned alive, like his consciousness still remained somewhere waiting to access dreams.
Well, I'll get to that in a second, right?
He's able to access dream world and stuff like that. He also dwells in the dream world and shit.
He's literally a demon, he goes to hell and comes back.
But with Jason or whatever, like I'm pretty sure he was dead, and this nigga somehow like went into the dreams of a dead person.
Well, that's what he did. His mama to tell him to wake up and kill people. His bitch ass won't do it.
That nigga got an easy button to get to. Like, hey, mom,
Jason,
talk to this nigga.
Jason definitely like can't die, bro. Like motherfuckers in like the Jason movies and shit. Like there's times he done been like chained down at the bottom of the lake. You know what I'm saying? Some lightning struck him in a moving truck and like brought him like all type of shit.
Didn't he get put in a fucking wood chipper or some shit at one point?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like there's a million fucking
niggas done blew this nigga up literally.
That's what I'm talking about. But like, so that's the other theory, is that like they're just immortal. So like, what I'm saying, Freddy might like, have his head cut off or whatever, and he's like letting the motherfucker think that he, quote unquote won, I guess. But like he, the whole time, like he's like, hey, I'm still here. Like I'm gonna get your bitch ass at some point. You feel me? Like it just, I think that they could have done more with this like idea, like maybe not a sequel, but like some type of connected property.
That's what I was about to say.
If that were the chance, but it is what it is.
I was about to say that was probably they was probably just leaving it open ended for a sequel and shit. Like they both can't be dead if they plan on making another one of them bitches.
Hey man, maybe they would have did Freddy, Jason, and Ash the movie.
That was gonna lead into another question though, if y'all finish with this shit, but.
Hold on to that. Does anybody else have like an idea on the whole the very ending shit? Like anybody else got any thoughts on it?
I don't know.
All right, go ahead, Art. What was your other question?
Right, my question would be: would this movie be better, or would y'all would have rather another movie like would it be better if this was Jason versus Michael Myers?
Yes.
Jason versus
a lot more evil.
Or Freddy versus Michael Myers. Like which one would y'all rather?
Leprechaun versus Child's Play.
First,
I want to see a bunch of midgets fight.
I would like that. Actually, I'll watch that too.
That is the worst ass whooping I've ever
No, because they're both hilarious as fuck. They say funny
ass
shit.
Who
don't think that movie will be fired?
He think Chucky ass.
Yeah, Chucky's getting cooked.
Are you tripping?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Nigga, Charles Lee Ray.
Chucky is literally just a
Chucky be killing grown people, bro.
Leprechaun
nigga kind of strong as hell.
Leprechaun strong,
bro.
Bro, it's Charles, man. Come on.
And they
He's
both
got
be saying some
powers.
funny ass shit, but they need to make that movie.
But
Nah, they already made
okay,
this
so
bullshit
like
ass Child's Play series shit that's on right now.
Jason and
Child
Michael
Play fire. I don't know
Myers.
what you're talking about.
Jason and Michael Myers would have been a good fight, but they've done some weird things, you know, before and after. So it's not fully defined. Like they're roughly the same kind of character, but you never exactly know whether Michael Myers is just like, you know, a regular guy with some weird fucking superhuman powers or whatever, if he's actually like an immortal ass deity. Right, like even I watched
I got Jason Clear.
It should be Jason Clear. You know what I'm saying?
I got I went to the Comic-Con like 12 years ago. I got a Jason versus Michael Myers fan film on DVD and shit.
That's fire.
That shit was ass. That shit was ass, and they robbed me for like $20. But
I think
it was a cool little novelty thing though.
I think they did a comic book.
I'll show you.
I think they did a comic book of Jason versus Leatherface at one point.
Nah, I read
it would have to be Michael Myers versus Leatherface because Jason is the one with superhuman strength.
Michael Myers versus Leatherface sound more like
that's what I'm saying. They're on the same level.
Well, like it wasn't just Leatherface; it was like his whole, you know, fucking clan,
family and shit.
But
niggas always need help, bro.
Coolest thing I read was Jason versus Archie. You know Archie comics. The nigga killed all them niggas in the river.
Archie.
Yeah,
that's talking like the actual cartoon.
You know
Archer. You talking Archer?
Little redheaded? No, not Archer. It's the little redheaded dude on the comic book.
Jughead, Veronica, all of them. He killed all of them.
He said Jughead.
I don't know what that is.
It's a comic.
Y'all niggas don't have a.
I know Archie.
Y'all niggas must have had cable y'all whole life. My bad, bro.
But
who the fuck is Archie?
I
Archie Manning, nigga.
Yo, Art, check your DMs, bro.
I only know Archie Manning, bro.
All right, check your DMs.
I will say
I can't right now. Check the
Freddy and
his scary ass. Hey, Fear, pick a movie, bro. This nigga scary.
I don't have a movie to pick, bro.
Yo, scary ass.
Freddy and Jason.
Luna said he wanted to pick. Fear, you gonna pick?
Go ahead, Luna.
Like, yeah, we didn't even rate the movie or none of this.
We gotta, you know, go in fucking order and shit. I don't just fucking
that
pick
shit
niggas.
lagging.
You had an hour and 30 minutes to figure out a movie, Art.
So,
I was too busy. I was
feel like
funny
Freddy
with
and
talking about the
Jason was
movie.
fighting with different skill sets, bro.
Art is funny.
Because the movie that I got picked, I was dead set on it, and it's not a movie in this theme that I want to keep this shit going.
I got a fucking movie for this theme, man.
Okay,
Well,
that's
somewhere.
All right, so let's rate the.
Oh god.
Let's rate the.
You never even seen.
Let's rate the movie real quick.
Man,
hold on. Let's rate. Yo.
Calm
Let's
it
rate
down,
the movie.
nigga.
Jesus
What's
Christ.
up?
Let's
Go
rate
ahead,
the
Roots.
movie real quick, and then nigga, I was talking. All right, bro.
I gotta go to Combat League. Come on, Roots. Rate this up.
Rate. Shit. I'll start it. Goddamn. This movie was dope when I first seen it. It's definitely lost a little bit of that. It's just something. It went from something like super fire to just something cool to put on. Like if you chilling with a bunch of your partners and shit, y'all drinking or smoking or whatever the fuck, you can just have this playing on the TV and it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much all I got, to be honest. Like, this shit was not shot super crazy. Like, they kind of did the same type of shit that fucking the Kane movie did with just turning the fucking camera sideways and shit. There was a cool amount of gore and shit. That was cool. The kills were cool. I think they incorporated the two different styles of killing very well. Whereas one is just a brute force and the other one is like more tactical and strategic and shit. And you know, like we didn't even talk about how what's his name? Mark got killed and shit by Freddy with the slashing of the face and then the burning and shit on his back. That shit was cool. We've seen that before from Freddy, but we saw a lot more of Jason's killings where it's just brute force, folding the nigga up, fucking slapping the nigga head off with a fucking machete, smacking bitches across the fucking woods and shit. Like this, that's his shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think they represented each other. I'm saying they represented both of the characters very, very well in this movie. So I'm gonna give this. It's definitely a below average horror film. So I'm definitely gonna give this probably like a 6. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at a 6.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie based on nostalgia, so that make it a classic. But overall is a classic. Fuck no. I think it's a 5.
Bet that.
Who next? Me?
Go ahead if you're ready.
Yeah, this movie ass, man. Like on a playback, the CGI is fucking nasty as hell when you got a decent TV. Like I'm looking at this like, yeah, this shit gross.
The one scene that stick out with the CGI is when
those practical effects.
But it didn't used to look like that back on like
yeah, because we
VHS
had
and shit.
fucking box TVs, bro. Now we on flat screens and shit, and this shit look terrible.
Fucking terrible now.
That's not CGI though. That's those practical effects in this movie.
I don't know the difference. Could you explain to me, brother?
The practical
effects.
Like the nigga that said it, explain the art. Damn.
Practical effects are made from a computer. Like CGI is like green screen.
Green screen. Okay. Well, the practical effects are fucking gross and look stupid as hell. But as horrible as this fucking movie is, it was fucking fire. Just like The Condemned. Niggas got me fucked up. 8.5, nigga. I just watched it 2 hours ago. I'll watch it again right now. Matter of fact, bitch ass niggas, if a bitch come over here tonight, I'm putting it on. Fuck is you niggas talking about? 8.5. Let's go, Freddy. Fuck Jason.
Hey, who next, man?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna give that shit a 5.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, John. I'm sorry. Ain't no bitches coming over here, nigga. I only got one woman. Fuck you niggas talking about.
That was a good thing. That was a good thing.
Is that what you said? Oh,
Nigga said, "Oh no, oh no."
This funny as shit, bro.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, yeah, I gave that shit a 5. That shit was ass. Complete dog shit. Never would recommend. 5. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I'm on the same boat as Pujols, bro. This movie ass. This movie's ass, but it's ass in a way that I forgive slasher movies. Like,
let's go.
There's a lot of things that slasher movies can do that other movies can't do. I think, because that's part of the tropes and shit. This movie I watch this movie every time that it's on TV, and every time I feel like and watch it all the way through. I'm gonna give this an 8.2.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, movies a little bit mediocre, like the production value. I think the fucking action and shit like that is super mailed in. I mean, when somebody goes flying, they're literally, you could see they're on like a string, like the way that they travel through the air is just like comedic. I felt like I laughed a lot at the movie, not even with it, because I think a lot of the writing of the characters is insufferable and fucking white. Like I think I can't identify with any of these characters. I didn't really root for any of these niggas. I didn't like them much.
Identify with the token black girl?
Not at all. She had some funny comedic moments, but even that seemed contrived. Like they needed the black girl to be the voice of reason, to have like a PC like fucking
like hey, black girl, be black. They definitely did that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, let's get Jiggy on the dance floor. Like
yeah. We'll have the black girl we have the saucy responses. Yeah, like you know, I see what they were going for there. But yeah, pretty like mediocre, corny, like from a visual standpoint. But I mean, it's a fun movie to watch. Like whatever you get out of it, it's not supposed to really scare you. I think it's supposed to just like show you creepy shit. To give you the characters that like to live up to the hype, like you know, Freddy vs. Jason, it's hype. You want to have them confront. You get that in the movie. Yeah, I mean, I can't call it like this like fine piece of art or something like that. I will say though that it's like entertaining, I guess. So yeah, it's a good piece of crap. Like it's not like a slasher movie that I detest. It was enjoyable. But I knew it was bad. Yeah, 6.5.
Real quick, Art. You not Art. Luno, you said it a couple times, but I just gotta ask: do you not fuck with slasher movies?
Well, they're telegraphed by their nature. Like once you know the genre, you know kind of what's going on. I just think that there's just difference in effort. Like I think certain slasher. I don't know what you consider a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I vaguely remember. Yeah, I vaguely remember like enjoying the fuck out of that movie.
That movie is fucking fire.
Was it the original or one of the remakes? Was it like
the original one?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I like the remake with Jessica Biel. That was
the original kind of sucks.
Oh no, it was the remake. I'm sorry. I thought
with
the
Jessica
first one
Biel
was the remake. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah, that was top tier, bro. That's like...
All right, KTL.
Yeah.
This movie is nasty, dirty, grimy.
It's my shit.
The fucking piece of shit ass Robert Englund movie.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He just goes through your shit.
That was okay. So Pujols, right? That's called referential comedy, right? Hey, y'all go watch the Condemned review if y'all haven't already. Yeah, but all right, man. So I'll say this, like I say, I said it earlier in the joint. I think that this shit, like, I feel like there was a lot cut out to make time in this bit. I think that with more exposition, this would have been a better movie. I think that this is an enjoyable movie if you are a fan of the characters, or even really if you're not, honestly. Like, if you haven't really seen no Freddy and Jason shit and you just want to, see what this shit is about, it's not the best example of either character, but Robert Englund turned in a great performance. I don't know who played Jason in here. I want to say it was Kane Hodder, but a motherfucker like, they're, huh?
It wasn't Kane Hodder. It was some other, like, a new nigga.
But, like, right, so
I think Kane Hodder, nigga.
No, I don't think it wasn't Kane Hodder.
Yes, it was.
I think them motherfuckers, like, turned in good performances as the titular characters. I think that the kids were regularly stupid, as you would, expect them to be. I think it followed the tropes and, like, played with what's safe. They put some good comedy in there. There were some creative kills. There was some bullshit in the movie that is, easily available to be called out. But I feel like it wouldn't be like a great horror movie, even a slasher horror movie, if you couldn't call out like a little bit of, that's kind of stupid.
No, my bad. You was right, Art. My bad.
But
it was Ken Kurzinger or some shit.
Yeah. Hey, should put some respect on Big Bad Ken Kurzinger's name. But right, so a motherfucker, you don't mean that. He don't mean it, Ken. But right, so that shit, like I think this was a good movie overall, man. I agree with Pujols, man. I'm planning on going, fuck with a bitch, and a bitch gonna come over here, and I might put this hoe on. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna get this movie at 8. You know what I'm saying? Rating subject to change depending on if a bitch fuck with it or not. 8 flat.
You let women dictate your opinion?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
You said you're gonna let a bitch dictate your rating?
I mean, shit, it ain't no less respectable than your reasoning.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Petty ass
nigga. That was crazy.
That nigga petty as shit, boy.
I'm just saying.
I ain't hating. I'm just.
It's all right.
Me and you, brother, we the same.
It's over. It's
over.
30. Hey, man.
Ken Kurzinger gonna get on your ass.
All the fucking ratings together, this shit comes up to a 6.7.
That's cool.
That's good, I guess.
It's not bad. It's my movie. I'm not.
We're 3 for 3 so far, man. We're 3 for 3 with classics.
This movie sucks.
You feel me?
This is probably my top 5 movie.
So this movie a classic, man.
Luna, I meant to message you and tell you to send me a picture of the movie.
I got you right now.
Oh man, I'm glad you fixed that. Like,
what happened, man?
Niggas got gay ears. That's what happened.
Nah, he said he was gonna message Bruno, ask him to send a picture.
Niggas' ears is gay. Niggas got gay ears.
That's gay.
I almost said something, but I'm not going.
Say it, man.
No, I'm good, bro.
Hey, Among Us or what?
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I gotta go to Combat League for like an hour.
They can't hard Jason with a whoop for the ass.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna let these niggas know what the movie is and shit, man.
Let's go.
Slow walk that motherfucker real quick.
Got you got a streak to uphold here, Luno.
Give me a metaphor, see if I can guess what it is.
Don't guess it out loud. Don't guess it out loud.
Oh, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it out loud.
Me too.
Say it.
Yeah. Tam, you said give you a metaphor, like just give you a buzzword?
Not even a buzzword.
Oh, buzzword. All right, I'm thinking camcorder.
Camcorder?
Oh man. Yeah.
I think I know.
Sorry, was that your
Blair
guess?
Witch.
Nah, hell nah. Is that the only what's the name?
Now you want to change it.
Camcorder?
Witch.
Yeah,
Blair Witch is
KTL
ass.
got it, man.
Ah, that's
We
You
ass.
got
got
it for real, KTL?
1999, bro.
I'm a dog.
I don't
What
want to
movie?
watch this.
What is
Blair
it?
Witch Project.
I've
Oh,
never
shit.
seen this movie.
It's a classic,
fuck,
bro.
man? Why
How
did
did
you
you
do
get
this
that right, you fucking
Yeah,
bitch?
nigga said, how did you do this?
That would have been way more powerful if Art Mike wasn't so ass. That was a good one, Art.
Yeah. Why you just could have just let it go?
I never seen this before, but I will watch it.
It's a classic.
So,
You ever seen that shit, Pauls?
from what I know,
this is
'cause I've
probably
never
the
seen this
innovator of
shit.
the found footage.
Both of you
Yeah,
guys never seen this shit?
this is like what
Original.
inspired the fucking Cloverfield and paranormal
Yeah.
activity.
Y'all gonna like this
Quarantine
movie. Y'all
and
gonna
all
like
that
this
shit.
movie.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the
Chernobyl
shooting
Diaries.
style of these movies, so I'm probably gonna fuck with this movie.
It's the first of its kind, brother. Shit gonna be lit.
Only
This shit
only
fire.
found footage film
What a way to close it,
I
hey,
ever
man.
liked
Good
was
job,
Snow
Bruno,
on the
man.
Bluff.
We're finna be 4 for 4.
Is this the end of October after this?
Like Wendy's.
I
I
think
mean,
we got
like
one more
it'll be
Friday.
on the
For us, it is.
27th, but like I don't think we need to pick another one.
I don't know who's
Start
all
of
gonna
November.
pull up to the Blair Witch episode or whatever else, but I'll say this, yo. It
I'll be
might
there.
be polarizing. Like, I think it's gonna be like this movie where some people hate the fuck out of it, some people like it. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's definitely
literally
gonna be a
been the entire
conversation.
month.
And don't be lazy niggas neither. This shit's like an hour 34 minutes.
I'm watching
That's
it.
about how long this whole was.
Thanksgiving next month. I can't wait for my pick.
The budget for that movie, the
budget
budget for this movie was $60,000.
Are we gonna do
That's
thematic? Like, are we doing
That's it.
themes for November or
filmed it with
December?
a fucking
You don't gotta
Nokia.
do
That's
a
why.
theme for anything. But I
Well,
will.
okay.
Hey,
What I'm
Pujols,
asking,
I know what
Pujols, is,
stupid fucking movie you're gonna
hey,
pick
real
already
quick,
too.
bro. We're
Oh, please don't pick that dumbass shit,
Hey,
bro.
hold on, bro.
Oh, I'm
We
picking
didn't address
Oh,
it.
God.
We didn't address it, boys. Next week will be episode 50. We'll be 2 episodes away from a year,
Right.
man. You know,
That shit
coming
is
up on
fucking
1 year
crazy,
this
bro.
whole.
It's a fact, man. All right, man. Next week we got Blair Witch Project, man. This week was Freddy vs. Jason. I think this was a pretty fire episode.
This is a classic
Y'all like
episode.
the episode, like the video. If you like the episode, please. We're not gonna tell you just to like it. But if you do like the episode, hit the like, bro. You know, comment down there. You know, if you got some critiques,
Comment
or
who you
anything
thought
like that.
won.
Yeah, comment who you thought won. If you thought KTL was bullshitting, you know, say that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody else was bullshitting. Say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, give a suggestion on what you would think would be a better version of the versus thing on the horror tip. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back next week with the Blair Witch Project, man.
Yeah.
Somebody's background is crazy.
It's been John this whole time.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, there you go.
You in the stream, nigga?
Outro beat go crazy.
It's the same beat.
Hey, Roots, I said a Blair Witch bar to you.
I don't remember it, brother.
Fuck you.
Hey,
say that
get
to
us
black
off
youth.
there, bro.
Now you gotta wait till the song's over.
Oh, she in
First of its time. First of